Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
my God,
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
none are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Robbie Lopez, ready for a big Monday night show. Got a brand new vault in the room. We have a pairing, only 3 boxes left in the old series, every box in the new series, every single headliner available. So many big names. Looking at our headliner board, we have ourselves a lot of good ones in the practice squad, by the way, too. Montana, Josh Allen, that new vault. Got a Speed Flex, Jamar Chase, Emmitt Smith, Lawrence Taylor. A lot of goodies in that series. Should be a lot of fun in the vault. Diamonds, 12 boxes left. We got 5 headliners in the final 12 boxes, including a Jamar Chase Speed Flex, including a Brett Favre, C.D. Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Deion Sanders. In other words, a loaded diamond series. What's up, Grim Reaper? For a Chiefs fan like myself, a very, very sad Monday today, Robbie. But I'll tell you what, the face paint is coming. I want to coordinate with Colin, make sure that we're on either the same show or maybe part of a show where he comes on my show, I come on his show. The face paint is coming. Excuse me if it's not the first thing I did after the game, though. But that is coming. A man of my word. You will see me wearing Eagles face paint here in the very, very near future. Robbie, cannot wait to get started, though. How are you doing on this awesome Monday night?
I'm doing great, Commons. Good to be back right here, back in this break room of ours. Good Super Bowl. I think it was a good halftime show. Overall, good performance by dominating
You
Eagles.
picked the Eagles. Good Super Bowl for an Eagle guy.
I was almost close. I picked 37-31.
I will say for a neutral, boring. For a Eagle fan, exciting. For a Chief fan, downright heartbreaking. So we've actually been blessed with the last few Super Bowls, right? Chiefs, Niners, Eagles, Chiefs. We had Bengals, Rams, Chiefs, Niners. We were due for a blowout. It's been a lot of close games the last few Super Bowls. Finally, a blowout. Bob, come on. I'm sad. I'm not that sad, my man. Brandon, no, sir. So if you purchase a spot in a break, there is no break room refunds. If you're wondering what's left in the series, ask us in the chat. But there's no break room refunds. If you bought a spot, you got to wait till the break happens. So I don't think they thought the three-peat was in the bag. I think that Unfortunately, the game of football, Robbie, for all these skilled players we have in the break room, all these great quarterbacks, the game of football is often a very simple game. If you win the line of scrimmage, if you block, you win. You don't block, you don't win. Timeout's the pairing. Teamwork. I don't think they were looking past the Eagles. I do think that their offensive line was a tough matchup for sure. There we go, Christy. Good job. Christy called it big. Shout out to Christy. Hopefully you took your life savings, Christy, and bet on the Eagles, right?
It would definitely pay off.
Would have been a good bet. Let's get the show started, though. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. Pulling up the randomizer. We got 1 and a 5, 6 on the dice roll. The Chiefs' offensive line look a lot like the Bears one all season, Robbie. And if you don't block for your quarterback, you're not going to win big games. Jerseys, minis, diamonds, vault. There's no baseball anymore. We do have practice squad and the black and blue. What a performance from Jalen Hurts, though, man. That dude was awesome. Jalen Hurts balled out. I know we've been talking about this for a while, Robbie. Who is that 5th quarterback in the league? Mahomes, Josh Allen, who, by the way, is in the black and blue and the practice squad. You know, talk about Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Top 4 quarterbacks in the game. I feel comfortable calling Jalen Hurts the 5th best quarterback. Personally, he's played great in back-to-back Super Bowls. Speaking of Josh Allen and top quarterbacks, black and blue has 14 boxes left. Josh Allen, one of the 5 headliners left. Black and blues are chased today. Get after that one. There we go. Christy won money with the over and Philly winning outright. Shout out to Christy. A very profitable Super Bowl Sunday. I cannot say the same, Christy. I cannot say the same. I will say the Chiefs have won me enough money the last few years, though. So I'll take the L this weekend. Mini double box is the last break in the minis. The vault, everything is available in the vault. So clapping cheeks. We have a brand new vault. It's a pairing. We have 1 from the new, 1 from the old in the double, and 2 and 2 in the quad. This one has every single headliner left. The bootleg one, the new one in the pairing. As far as the old series, all the headliners are gone. So the Baker Mayfield is unfortunately gone. Got a sick ripped Jamar Chase Speedflex, though. The sick Emmitt Smith ripped Speedflex. Luke Kuechly Flex. We got the Deion Sanders amp. The Joe Montana Flash Authentic. This series is bananas, the bootleg vault. Strongly recommend. Yeah, he's black and blue all right after all those sacks. So we do have our first break, the mini double. It's the last 2 minis in the series. We'll get you guys fresh minis for the show tomorrow. So I'm just going to go ahead and randomize these guys, Robbie. The last break in the minis. Dice roll was 6. Black and blue is the chase. We got Caitlin Solomon, Michael Schaefer, Lance Abbott, and Rob Barnett in the mini double box. 3rd and long, mini double. Good luck, good luck. Let's have some fun here in the break room. All right. Speaking of the Super Bowl, one of the biggest stars, Matthew McConaughey. All over the commercials, man.
Oh, yeah, he was.
I love Matthew McConaughey. That's one of the things that did put a smile on my face, Robbie, during that Super Bowl. McConaughey in particular.
I'm just saying the commercials in general.
Yeah, pretty good.
There were some really good ones.
Pretty good.
There was really good, good commercials.
NFL is all about food, baby.
Food, yeah.
My 2 essentials in life, football and food. And, of course, my fiance and my dogs. So the 3 Fs, football, food, fiance. Essentials in life, Robbie. Rob Barnett has the NFC North, NFC South, NFC East. Caitlin Solomon, NFC West. Rob Barnett, AFC North. Michael Schaefer, AFC South. Lance Abbott, AFC East. And Caitlin Solomon in the AFC West. Box 6 coming up, 6 of 30. Then we got 17 as well in the last 2 minis in this awesome series. We got a talented wide receiver for the Rams. It is Jordan Whittington on the beautiful Rams Flash Mini. The NFC West, Caitlin Solomon. Congrats on the Rams Mini. So I'll tell you what, Cooper Kupp looks like might be on the trade block. A guy like Jordan Whittington might get some more reps, Robbie. Look out for the youngster.
Wow.
No, she's in first place, William, for sure. Fiance, food in football, because food doesn't upset me as often as football, right? So, very nice, Caitlin. Yeah, they're licking their wounds, Grim Reaper. But you know what? You tell any franchise you're going to go to the Super Bowl in 5 out of 6 years, and you're going to win 3 of them, they will take it in a heartbeat. KC will be just fine. I just got to get 1 or 2 offensive linemen, but definitely having Rashee Rice back next season with Xavier Worthy, they'll be back. We'll put it that way. So will the Eagles, though. These are 2 teams. Colin and I were texting last night, Robbie. Would not mind to see round 3 of Chiefs-Eagles. If they play tomorrow, the Eagles will probably win, but you bet in the offseason, Kansas City will address that offensive line. They get 1 or 2 offensive linemen, Rashee Rice back. Could be a different story. Box 17 coming up. Box 17 on the way. It's going to be a double up, Caitlin. NFC West, 1 spot. That is 2 minis. It is Ricky Pearsall, the talented rookie wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. Double up for Caitlin. Speaking of teams that might be back next year, I think the Niners could be back to a playoff contender. Nice job, Caitlin, on the Ricky Pearsall. Football makes you think of food. Yes, it does, Lance. Yes, it does. The Super Bowl party I was at, Robbie. Oh, the food was amazing.
Really?
Yes, it was my fiance mom's best friend's party, and it was good. I'll put it that way. We had hot dogs, mini hot dogs, the best, what's it called? Cornbread I've ever had in my life.
Really?
We had chili. There was all sorts of chips and dip, desserts galore. The food was good. The food was good at the party I was at. Depends on if we get the finances together in San Fran. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a problem for sure, Grim Reaper, but I will say John Lynch does a good job. The Niners' biggest problem, injuries. Just got to be healthy, and they will be contending as well. I don't know about back on top, as in top of the NFL, but I would say for sure a playoff team, the Niners, Omar. All right, let's see here, Robbie. That was our 1 pre-fill of this show.
Yes, it was.
Let's take a peek. I'll go over some of the main series at least. Technically not as many series up right now, actually. I'll go over all of them. Only 5 series up. Let's do a rundown of all the series. Let's get started with that practice squad. The pigskin practice squad. Got good news for the break room, Robbie. This is a brand new practice squad series. 30 boxes, every single headliner available. What's up, Kay and Robbie? Glad you made it today. Thank you, Polo. We take lumps and show back up no matter what, bro. Exactly. I heard some guys earlier today thought I wouldn't show up to work today. Come on. I got work to do, man. Am I upset? I am, Robbie. But life goes on. Unfortunately, I don't get a mental health day. I'm here to do a job, man. I love this job. Love being here. 1 loss is not going to keep me from being here. Anyway, back to the breaks. You'll look in the listing. It'll tell you what's authentic, what's rep, what's mini, etc. Jay Jettis is a replica. All the other big helmets are authentic. LaDainian Tomlinson, Roger Staubach Speedflex, Fred Warner Speedflex, Jared Allen, just got in the Hall of Fame, David Montgomery Speedflex, Howie Long Speedflex, Amari Cooper Speedflex. Holy moly. We have 5 Speedflexes in this practice squad. That has tied the practice squad record, Robbie.
No way.
It's usually 4. I believe it's the 2nd time in company history, maybe 3rd, having 5 Speedflexes in a practice squad. So Jason Taylor, Jackson's been the Jigba, and DJ Moore, secondary headliners. So it's a 15 and 30 chance at a headliner. There's a lot of double up opportunities. You can double up with the Howie Long Flex, Jared Allen Authentic, LaDainian Tomlinson Authentic, AFC West has multiple headliner options. A pretty rare autograph in the room. Roger Staubach, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Snagged that in the NFC East. Double ups, David Montgomery, Jay Jettas. We got Eric Dickerson, Joe Montana, Fred Warner in the NFC West. Some of the best quarterbacks ever, like Montana, like Staubach. Some of the best running backs ever, Eric Dickerson. We got Aldanian Tomlinson. A lot of goodies in here in the Pigskin practice squad. 30 boxes left, 15 headliners left. Come and get them. Black and Blue is down to just 14 boxes left. 5 total headliners, including Josh Allen on the Buffalo Bills Authentic. One of the best quarterbacks in the game. The MVP, winning MVP, Robbie, only raises his autograph value well over $1,000 on that Authentic. We got the GOAT running back for the Cowboys, NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith on the AMP, a rare helmet in the break room. Then another Hall of Fame running back, Edgerrin James on the Flash Authentic. I got a couple of Falcon legends as the secondary headliners, Matt Ryan and Michael Vick in the black and blue. We got diamond helmets, 8 to go in the quad, 3 left in that double box. We do have ourselves a lot of goodies in here. CD Lamb Authentic on the Salute to Service. Got a Brett Favre Salute to Service as well. 3-time MVP quarterback, one of the greatest of all time, Brett Favre. Double up in the NFC North, Amon-Ra St. Brown Authentic, a Brett Favre Authentic. Those two lids combined, well over $1,000 in value. Probably more than $1,500 combined. Get it for less than $200 in that double. The GOAT corner, Deion Sanders, and then a Jamar Chase Speed Flex worth over $1,000. The Triple Crown Machine, most receiving yards, most receiving touchdowns, most catches this last season. Awesome Jamar Chase Speed Flex. Here's that new Vault series. This thing is very, very clean. Every headliner out there, by the way. We have a pairing. We have 1 in the old, 1 in the new in the double, 2 in the old, 2 in the new in the quad box. So, man, look at some of these helmets, Robbie. The custom Chase, the custom Emmitt Smith. These are $1,500 or more in value. Look at that Jamar Chase Bengal Rip Speed Flex. Never seen one quite like that one. That is very, very clean. Emmitt Smith on that beautiful Cowboy Speed Flex. Again, the best Cowboy of all time. What does that mean? The most popular team ever. That helmet worth a whole bunch of money on the Emmitt Smith. We have the ripped Salute to Service Speed Flex, Luke Kuechly, one of the best linebackers ever as well. A lot of awesome helmets in this series. Again, these flexes worth probably north of $1,500, Emmitt Smith and Jamar Chase. You can double up Smith, most rushing yards ever with the best corner ever in Deion Sanders. You can pair, for example, in the NFC West, Warren Moon Speed Flex, Joe Montana Authentic. Again, looking at roughly $2,000 in value combined for less than $200 potentially in that double quad pairing. You can get it for a little bit more than $400 and get some more helmets as well. Jay Jetta's in here, the best receiver, along with Jamar Chase, Josh Jacobs, top 5 running back in the league. Pair that with the Jay Jettas. Got a Terry Bradshaw that pairs with the Jamar Chase. The Hall of Fame quarterback, John Elway, one of the best quarterbacks ever, pairs with the 3 Charger Hall of Famers, Fouts, Joyner, my man, Kellen Winslow. Then we do have a Lawrence Taylor. LT is a bad mother effer inscription on that beautiful Speed Flex. We have Jersey Break 5 to go. It's a 35-box jersey series. Most headliners left: Montana, Terrell Davis, Michael Irvin, O.J. Simpson, Roger Staubach, Baker Mayfield, Jason Taylor, Earl Campbell, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Alvin Kamara in the jerseys. So that's your rundown, guys. We do have the mystery box tab. You can purchase jerseys or headliner package, 1 mini, 1 rep, 1 authentic, 1 jersey for $1849.99. And then we do have the replica helmets, a bunch of headliners left. The best linebacker, Fred Warner, Hall of Fame quarterback, Kurt Warner, Mike Evans, Mr. Consistency, Dick Butkus on the Bears STS. Got a Josh Jacobs, great running back, and then Baker Mayfield, terrific quarterback in the timeout rep helmets. So, guys, a lot of options. I would probably get the diamonds first. 3 spots left. That will probably be our next break. That or the black and blue, 3 spots left. $70 for a Josh Allen helmet, Robbie. That helmet worth well over $1,000. Even with a slight scratch, a steal at $70.
Yep.
Did the Travis Kelce helmets go down in value? And if Garrett goes to San Francisco, would his Browns helmet go up or down? So, Anthony, I am personally on the opinion that one game shouldn't change things all that much. I think Travis Kelce's career speaks for itself. Is it possible it went down $20, $30, Robbie? It's possible, but I wouldn't say it's gone down too much. I feel like Myles Garrett going to San Francisco might increase his helmet value a little bit, given it's the Niners. I don't think I would look at significant changes for either guy, though. If you're one of the best at what you do in the history of the game, your helmet's always going to be valuable. Whether one good game or one bad game isn't going to change that all that much. If anything, winning a Super Bowl would have increased it more than it would decrease just because of another ring. So, what's up, Joseph? What's going on, Joseph Stewart? Pumped to be back in the break room, my man. Looking forward to a fun show. Maybe some diamonds, maybe some vault. That's what's up. So hopefully you guys are having a terrific Monday night. Robbie, I'll ask you this question. I'll give it out to the chat as well.
Right.
I will first drop our live break page link in, though.
Yep.
Here's that link. This is where you buy your spots. Best helmet currently in the break room right now, Robbie. What's the one you want to see with your own 2 eyeballs at the current moment? And that goes for the chat especially. I mean, they're the ones that matter the most, but I'm also curious what your favorite is. I know you got in here working hard behind the scenes, haven't had a chance to look at the series too closely, but give it a scan. What's the one you want to see in person, Robbie? I think I know my answer. I'll let you think. I'll share my answer while you think. For me, it's probably the Emmitt Smith in this vault.
Okay.
I've never seen that exact custom cowboy helmet. I know that people always want to get a helmet and have an option to sell it or trade it. There's always a Cowboy fan looking for an Emmitt Smith. Maybe it's because I've seen Jamar Chase in the room a little bit more often. This Jamar Chase helmet is also insane, Robbie.
Yeah,
but I do like the Emmitt Smith as my number 1 helmet right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I was gonna say either the Jamar Chase or the Emmitt Smith practice squad. You got pretty much everything here in the practice squad too.
Yeah, a lot of good options for sure. Yeah, get the diamonds, man. The diamonds also have a really good opportunity in that double box break. You get Brett Favre and Amon-Ra St. Brown in the NFC North with 1 spot.
I like that Eric Dickerson.
The Dickerson license jersey?
Yeah, that looks
Is
nice.
that the military license jersey,
Yeah,
Robbie?
that's a salute to service.
Yeah, salute to service on the Eric Dickerson license jersey.
That's nice.
This one is very, very clean. One of the best running backs of all time. So get your spots in the diamonds, guys, in the vault, the practice squad. Those are probably the 3 I recommend, although black and blue, Josh Allen in the black and blue. A lot of options there as well.
What's up, Tyler?
That thing is fire. Which thing, Polo Racks? Which thing is fire? They're all fire, in my opinion. I'm guessing he's talking about the Emmitt Smith, though. He's a Cowboy fan, right? I mean, think about this, Robbie. In the history of the Dallas Cowboys organization, there has never been an MVP except for Emmitt Smith. He's a 3-time Super Bowl champion. He's the NFL's all-time leading rusher. He is the greatest Cowboy of all time, which automatically makes him one of the most coveted helmets in autograph memorabilia because Cowboy fans are everywhere. You want to get an Emmitt Smith helmet, a custom one like that especially, I'm not going to say it's a one-of-one, Robbie, because I cannot guarantee that. I know I've been working here for 3.5 years. I've never seen that exact helmet in my life. So that's pretty cool if you ask me on this Emmitt Smith. Let's take a peek. Practice Squad says Warner's Speed Flex pick is not flex. Well, that makes sense because I said record 5. Usually it is 4 in here. Let's take a peek. Looks like you are correct, William. If you could get that updated, Robbie. Looks like whenever we put the series listing up, there was a mini mistake. The Fred Warner should not be a speed flex. So just remove the speed flex thing.
Okay.
You are correct, William. Can you show the real LT lid? So who's the real LT? Are we talking about LaDainian Tomlinson or Lawrence Taylor? I'm guessing, Michael, you're talking about Lawrence Taylor. There's not a video of this one, but we do have an awesome salute to service with LT is a bad mother effer. Not a guy I would mess with if that's the LT you're talking about. And that's a Speed Flex. Again, Speed Flex helmets with an autograph, with a visor, with an inscription. Now, these bad boys tend to be worth over $1,000. And every single headliner in here, including all 5 Speed Flexes left in that Vault series. So options galore there, Mr. Convey. So what are we thinking, guys, in the chat?
Do you know if that's a rep
The Fred Warner? I'm guessing it's just authentic. So maybe
That's
put
what I
authentic.
That's what I put.
Yeah, authentic. It looks like an authentic, Robbie. So usually the reps have that like extra face mask thing. I think it is an authentic on the Fred Warner. Of course, says Michael, the OGLT, right? Yeah, I get it. I mean, LaDainian Tomlinson's a top 5 to 10 running back, but Lawrence Taylor, he might be the top defensive player to ever play the game. So I get it. The OGLT, as many call him the real LT. People that watched him in the 80s, of course. Tom Kaz jumping in the break room. What's up, Tom? Got in that practice squad single. We got Daniel Santoyo, Lance Abbott, David Morak, William Maynor, Patrick Levesque, Jonathan Martin. All these guys in here for the 6 p.m. show. Question is, who's going to join them, Robbie? Who's going to join them? Who's going to make the move? So we had a breakthrough, Robbie, this week because it's been a long, long run of, Mahomes, Tom Brady. We had the Matthew Stafford snuck in there that one season, but it's been mostly Mahomes and Brady winning this championship the last 10 years for the most part. Jalen Hurts broke through. The quarterback that I think will be the next first-time Super Bowl winner, in my opinion, Robbie, is Josh Allen. I think this guy's going to break through. I think the Bills are going to do the same thing the Chiefs are going to do. They've got a quarterback. They've got a good football team. They have a couple of holes to fix. Defensive holes, another wide receiver. I think that the Bills and Chiefs were so close this season. They will do a lot of work in the offseason to make some more progress. So, Hurts broke through, stopped the Mahomes reign. I think the next guy to break through for a Super Bowl, in my opinion, is going to be Josh Allen, which definitely means that his autograph value only going to go up. So, it looks like Josh Simmons' breaks have not filled, and Joseph Stewart says, buy the diamond double. Very unique situation this year, Robbie. It was only the second time ever where a quarterback was a first-team All-Pro, but he was not the MVP. Because Lamar was the first-team All-Pro, but this man right here, on this helmet right here for the Bills, was the MVP. And, very heated MVP discussion, very close debate. Allen, Lamar Jackson, throw your boy in Saquon. In my opinion, Josh did deserve it. He did more with less compared to Lamar, compared to Saquon. He had the least talent around him of those 3 guys, and he got the number 2 seed in the AFC. He was an absolute beast. That helmet already worth over $1,000 and growing for Josh Allen. I think it's a matter of when, not if, he wins a Super Bowl.
Yep.
I say that as a Chiefs fan because, I believe in the Chiefs. I still do after the game last night. But I do think Josh Allen's time is coming. No disrespect to Allen, but I think Lamar should have won this polo. Very, very close debate. Lamar did have better statistics. It's one of those where, I'll be honest, if you gave the MVP to Allen, gave the MVP to Lamar, heck, even if you gave the MVP to Saquon for the season he had, I wouldn't be too mad. All those guys had a very, very deserving case. I would stick with Allen personally, but that's my pick. But definitely good case to be made for all of those guys. Diamond is 3 to go in that double box. Only 2 to go in that jersey break. Only 3 to go on that black and blue single. Speaking of MVPs, we talk about the Chiefs going for a three-peat, Robbie, which had never been done and is not done yet. You want to hear a three-peat? How about a three-peat of MVPs? Brett Favre in the 90s had a three-peat. He won 3 straight MVPs. This is one of the most iconic quarterbacks. You talk about the game of football, you got to talk about Brett Favre. The toughest son of a gun. I'm a Bears fan. But, man, a lot of respect for what Brett Favre did on the football field. Lamar won when Dak had better stats, says Ty. That is true. MVP award is subjective, though. Obviously, stats have to matter. Win-loss has to matter. Somewhere the league has to pick which one matters more in a given season. Ty, I would argue Lamar, his best season was the season he didn't win MVP. I'm not too sure I would have given him MVP either of the previous 2 times he won. So, I don't know. Definitely very, very interesting debate, the MVP. Joseph Stewart says, just buy the diamond double. I mean, you're right, brother. Imagine getting a Brett Favre and an Amon-Ra St. Brown with 1 spot, Robbie. That's pretty good. Speaking of Dak, speaking of Cowboy fans, CeeDee Lamb, in my opinion, the best overall player in the Cowboys. You know what you're going to get with CeeDee Lamb, Robbie? He always delivers. Always delivers. Such a terrific wide receiver. His autograph value only going to go up. Deion Sanders. Usually when a guy retires, Robbie, then he makes the Hall of Fame, usually the autograph value will stop rising. Especially like, you get the Hall of Fame, you can do the inscription, right? Hall of Fame inscription. Every guy gets a little bit of a boost post Hall of Fame. Deion Sanders is a rare case where I would argue his autograph continues to rise every day.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's done such a great job coaching college football. He is the most popular college football coach. And you better believe he'll coach at bigger and better programs than Colorado. Whether that be college football, maybe the alma mater of Florida State, maybe one day the Dallas Cowboys. This guy will coach somewhere big time, and he's only going to get more and more expensive when it comes to autographs. And then Jamar Chase, Speed Flex. This guy, an absolute beast, Jamar Chase. Either number 1 or number 2 best receiver. It is Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson, in my opinion. Lamb could be 3rd, but those are the top 2 dogs in the NFL. Yeah, not a lot of respect, Joseph, for Favre off the field. That is very fair. But one thing I'll say this about Joseph, I do not disagree with you one bit. But there is plenty of people in Green Bay that are obsessed with Brett Favre. They could care less what he did off the field. Now, what does that mean, Robbie? If you don't respect Brett Favre yourself, you find someone from Wisconsin, they will give you a lot of money for that autograph, Brett Favre, authentic. Doesn't matter who's throwing to him, to the Lamb reference. Exactly. You know, it could be Dak Prescott. It could be Trey Lance. It could be Cooper Rush. CeeDee Lamb is consistently a top 5 receiver in the league. So, guys, Diamond Double, Practice Squad, Vault, Black and Blue. All great options. The Jersey Break as well. 1 spot to go. We got 4 to go in the Practice Squad single and 3 to go in the Black and Blue single. So, what's going to be the first break? What would you guys Like to break, actually second technically, Robbie.
Second break.
We did do the mini helmets already. What are we feeling? I do feel like, Robbie, once we get that diamond double knocked out, then we see what's left. We could be off and running in the diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
There's 12 boxes left, and I think we can knock out all 12 of these tonight. I don't see why not.
We should.
All authentic helmets, all terrific. We have all the headliners in the practice squad, all the headliners in the vault as well.
It's the best break in the break room.
Right?
Authentics and speed flexes can't get any better than that.
And there's 5 speed flexes in the vault, Robbie. 5 speed flexes. One of the best quarterbacks ever, my boy, Warren Moon.
Same as for the practice squad, too.
Right? Well, technically now 4, because we figured out that Warner is not a flex. But still pretty good.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
You're good. Lawrence Taylor, the best defensive player. Jamar Chase. Look, if you don't think Jamar Chase is the best receiver in the game today, then you probably think it's Justin Jefferson. And they're both in the series. So, the 2 best receivers in the game. We have a top 3 quarterback of all time in Joe Montana. Top 3 or 4. Top 10 quarterback, John Elway. Top 20 quarterback. Speaking of guys still relevant, Robbie. I don't know how much longer he'll be doing this, but at the end of the Super Bowl last night, who do you see there asking the post-Super Bowl questions? Delivering the Super Bowl trophy, the Vince Lombardi trophy. None other than Terry Bradshaw. Guy is still on TV, still very relevant. The Steeler great quarterback, TB12, the OG TB12. So another awesome option for the Steeler fans, guys. Every headliner in here, speaking of all-time great quarterbacks, Montana, Bradshaw, and Elway. The quarterback, the most important position. The quarterback, the most valuable autograph. And tons of Hall of Fame quarterbacks in here. Dan Fouts, Warren Moon as well. 5 Hall of Fame quarterbacks in this series. Hall of Fame linebacker, Hall of Fame corner. I mean, every guy in this series, either in the Hall of Fame or likely will be in the bootleg vault. So what do you guys think? Still 3 to go in that diamond double. Still 4 to go in that practice squad single. We did knock out the jersey break, though, looks like, Robbie.
All right.
So there is a jersey break on deck.
Yep.
Loving some jerseys. 40 people watching across all 3 platforms. TB was in Cannonball Run, says Lance Abbott. Even more popularity, man. He was also in some movies, Terry Bradshaw. So he's, I mean, look, you watched him play in the 70s and 80s as a player, and if you grew up watching 2000s football, you saw him on Fox Football. Terry Bradshaw, pretty much relevant across every decade when it comes to the game in football. And I know one record Mahomes was going for yesterday, Robbie, trying to tie Montana and Bradshaw for 4 Super Bowl titles. Mahomes for now stays at 3. Bradshaw in that vault, Montana in that practice squad. Still have the 4 Super Bowls. And good news for them, Robbie. Yep. They're 4-0. That is something that Brady can't say either. Manning can't say it. Mahomes can't say it. Montana and Bradshaw are 4-0 in the big game. Never lost a Super Bowl. Good for those guys, right? Jersey break coming up. 2-minute warning. We got Michael Convey, David Wilson, new guy. Jonathan Martin, new guy. Daniel Santoyo, new guy. Christian Killen, Tyler Sublier, and Julian Andrade. This is our 2-minute warning jersey break. A lot of folks in here. A lot of fun to be had here. Let me type this in. Jersey single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Who's got it? First come, first serve on the jersey box number, guys. 7 from Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. 7 works. I do see it on the ticker. 7 coming off the ticker for Los Jerseys, Robbie. Michael down to Julian. Good luck, guys. 2-minute warning. jerseys. What's up, Slab Dad? What's going on? 6 times on the way for the jersey break for our divisions. What do I want for what, Slab Dad? It is a live break room. The helmets you see are not for sale unless you want to talk to the customer that won the helmet. I don't know if you're talking about the Eli Manning helmet, but that is not mine to sell. We do have live breaks. I'll drop that link in for you, my man. Everyone pays the same entry fee. You can win Speedflex helmets worth north of $1,500, Robbie. Oftentimes for less than $100 in our break room.
Yes, you can.
There's that link, guys. There's that link to the break page. I'm a Chief fan, Slab Dad. I'm here. I gotta be loud and proud, man. You can't not support the team after a big loss. The true fans support the team no matter what, Robbie. We got David Wilson, you guy. Speaking of Super Bowls, speaking of 3 Super Bowls, this guy won 3 of them. Michael Irvin on the Navy Dallas Cowboy jersey. More than 11,000 receiving yards in his career. Once led the league in receiving. Multi-time Pro Bowler. Hall of Famer. The Playmaker. Very, very nice for David. Slab Dad's a Packer fan. Well, if you're a Packer fan, you better get the most popular Packer of all time, your boy Brett Favre. The Salute to Service Authentic. 12 boxes left. Brett Favre in that double box break. You know Packer fans, Robbie.
Yep.
Every Packer fan that I know, their most favorite player is Brett Favre. Not Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback than Brett Favre. But all the folks in Wisconsin, they're all about Brett Favre.
All about him.
They love that man. Yeah, multi-time pro, playmaker. I dropped that link in, Slab Dad, for the Brett Favre Salute the Service helmet. I mean, seriously, it's kind of crazy like how much more likable Brett Favre is, at least in Green Bay, because, you know, they don't look at so much the off-field stuff. You talk to people in Green Bay, they'll tell you Aaron Rodgers, the better quarterback. Brett Favre, my favorite quarterback. That's what a lot of folks out there in Green Bay will tell you. Michael Irvin jersey for David Wilson. Very, very nice, David. So jersey break is down. Maybe the Diamonds or the practice squad is next. Yeah, Rodgers a free agent now. Let's see what happens with Rodgers. Will he go to the Jets? Will he go elsewhere? Not looking like the Jets. We'll see where Rodgers is headed. Slab Dad says, Jordan Love is my dude. All right, well, would you have an autographed Jordan Love mini helmet in that practice squad break? We have this beautiful Jordan Love mini with the heart emoji. I mean, talk about Jordan Love, man. This guy's a very talented quarterback. Obviously, lost to the Packers the Eagles in the playoffs, but you saw what the Eagles defense could do. It was an injured Packers offense without their top 3 receivers. As a Bears fan, Robbie, I love what the team has done in the offseason, but the one thing that scares me is how good the NFC North is, and in particular, how young the NFC North is.
Yep.
The Lions, the Packers, David Montgomery, former Bear, big part of that Lions backfield on a speed flex. Every single headliner, guys, in the practice squad still available. Yeah, man, all about transitions. Must be that journalism school education. One of my favorite professors, the late, great Kent Collins, Robbie, taught me all about transitions. Yeah, they're big. Transitions are very, very big.
Oh, yeah.
I think it almost speaks to what we do in the break room here, though, Robbie. Almost every player you can bring up, like we could talk about football in the chat all we want. You bring up a player, we either have him in the break room right now, or we just had him a couple days ago, or we'll have him in a couple days. What does that mean? That means that our break room offers the best current stars and the best football players of all time. Every autograph in our break room is authenticated. Every single item we sell, jerseys, minis, reps, authentics, they're all certified, all authenticated, and all autographed. Packers average age 24, exactly. A little scary for Bear fans like myself, just how young the Packers are. Yeah, Dan Marino we had in the break room last week. Slab Dad, we pulled multiple Marinos last week. You better believe Dan the Man will be back in the break room. A guy of his era, Joe Montana, one of the Mount Rushmore quarterbacks of all time in this practice squad, for example. Can someone buy 3 slots at the Diamond Double, says Joseph. I agree, Joe. I agree, my man. This should not be sitting at 3 to go. It's $192 to get in, but a lot of these helmets are worth $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000, over $1,000 for a Jamar Chase Speed Flex. I mean, looking at this series, we have C.D. Lamb, who in my opinion is the 3rd best receiver in the league. Then Amon-Ra St. Brown was probably the 4th best receiver in the league. 2 top 4 receivers. Got a top 10 quarterback ever in Brett Favre. In my opinion, the best corner of all time, Deion Sanders. And then Jamar Chase, he's either 1st or 2nd when it comes to receivers between him and Jettas. So 3 of the top 4 receivers in the NFL in the Diamond Series. Now, Robbie, I'm going to say this, and it's true. The new running back is the receiver. The running backs used to be the 2nd most popular position behind quarterback. Now it's all about the receivers. Whether it be the autograph value, whether it's the actual money these guys are being paid. Receiver is the 2nd best thing to get. And we have 3 top 4 receivers in the league in this series. Case in point to the receivers being big. You want to hear one of the craziest things right now in the NFL?
What's that?
Gabe Davis's contract right now, more than Saquon Barkley's. Gabe Davis is getting paid more money per year than Saquon Barkley.
Wow.
And Gabe Davis stinks. And Saquon Barkley is the best running back in the league. So it shows you who gets paid the real money, what position is valued right now. It is all about the wide receiver, besides the quarterback spot, of course.
Wow.
Gronk was in the break room last week. Fridge was in the room a couple weeks ago. And these are all guys we get slapped at. Whoop, whoop, cheers. Hope all is well, says Jacom. What's up, Jacom?
What's up, John?
Now, I know John Gomez is getting in that practice squad break, Robbie. You know how I know that?
How do you know that?
Well, I know that because there's the best linebacker in the game, Fred Warner Authentic, and a top 4 quarterback of all time, Joe Montana, on the jersey. 2 awesome Niner hits. Where there's Niners, there's John Gomez, Jacom, one of the biggest Niner fans in the game. By the way, speaking of Niners, Robbie, I found out this out about you and Ricky.
What's that?
I don't know if you knew this you have this in common. You guys both love the Niners red flash.
Yeah.
It's Ricky's favorite flash.
Yeah, it's a nice flash.
Isn't it nice?
I love all the flashes. It doesn't matter.
Flashes
I'm a
are the
flash
best.
guy, kind of.
Yeah.
guy.
For me, between Eclipse, Lunar, and Flash is my favorite.
Flash, yeah.
Yeah. That Niner red on Joe Montana. Again, I said it earlier. I'm going to say it again. There is something that Mahomes and Brady will never have over Montana. He never lost the Super Bowl.
Nope.
And you want to talk about Super Bowl stats of guys that have played in 2 or more Super Bowl games? Montana has the best passer rating of all time.
Yeah.
He not only played in the Super Bowl, he was always great in the Super Bowl. Never had a bad Super Bowl game, Joe Montana.
No, he didn't.
It's a beautiful Flash Authentic. Niner fans, it's got your name written all over it.
I'll tell you another lid that's really starting to grow on me is those military camouflage lids like that John Elway right there. As a military vet myself, those are absolutely beautiful. Even that Justin Jefferson one too. Those camouflage military, they're really nice.
Those are actually my favorite, Robbie, of the Salute the Service military style helmets.
Okay.
I actually like the camos more than the actual Salute the Services personally. Ooh. I think those look the cleanest. And a John Elway autograph, it makes anything look clean.
Yep.
Because that auto was impeccable. The great John Elway. Played in 5 Super Bowls, Robbie. Only 3 guys that played in 5 Super Bowls or more. It's Elway, Mahomes, and Brady, of course.
One to go in that single box of black and blue. One to go.
Black and blue, 1 to go. Got that JA-17 still lurking, guys. Practice squad single, only 3 left. So what do you guys want to get into? Chat's a little bit quiet. What would you guys like to get into? Let me know in the chat, and more importantly, let me know what your orders. Looking forward to an awesome, awesome Friday night show. Or Monday night show, excuse me. Monday night show.
I was going to say,
Yeah, I'm losing track of days.
Where are you at today?
I'm sad about last night, Robbie. I'm still in
Did
mourning.
you go to bed and you were like, I'm a teleport to next season?
Yes. Can we fast forward already?
Yeah.
No, we actually. So I'm on a 1-week ESPN boycott.
What?
I will not turn on ESPN this week.
Why?
You know why?
Why?
Because they're talking about something I want to hear about.
Oh.
1-week ESPN boycott. I'll be back next Monday, Robbie. I'll still read the headlines. Obviously, it's my job to know what's going on in the sports world. I definitely will not be watching any talk shows in the next week. That's for sure. 1 spot to go in that black and blue. 1 spot to go. No spots to go, Robbie.
All right.
We just sold out the black and blue looking for JA-17 Josh Allen. Do you think, like, Mahomes and Allen have, like, a text message thread? Like, now I feel you, man. Heartbreaking for both of us.
Maybe.
Those guys are friends.
He's looking for some support.
Lot of respect for
Some type of support
JA-17 and Patty Mahomes.
support group.
To me, the 2 best quarterbacks in the game. Jalen Hurts obviously showed he's in that top 5 discussion. But I would still go Mahomes 1. I would go Allen 2. Burrow 3. Lamar 4. And Jalen Hurts 5 are my top 5 quarterbacks currently in the NFL. Single box break in which one? We have multiple single box breaks. I've been talking about Jalen Hurts, though, quite a bit. So next time Jalen's in the break room, guys, don't hesitate on him, right? Because he's probably the most disrespected guy when it comes to big names in our break room. Robbie, I would say Jalen Hurts and Drew Brees don't get that superstar treatment. About time they should.
Oh, yeah.
Black and blue single, drop me a box number, guys. We got Larry Jensen, Nicholas Newell, Eric Brennan, Patrick Levesque. New guy, Patrick. Let me know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Anthony Serrano, Jamar Martin, and Michael Convey in here. Looks like we got Nicholas Newell with box 5. Thank you, Mr. Nicholas. Let me get 5 off the ticker in the black and blue. There actually is no 5. So numbers scrolling at the bottom. Black and blue is labeled as BNB. Looks like we have 1, 3, 7 through 9, 14, 16 through 19, 20, 26, 31, 32, and 35. He wants the wheel instead, Robbie. All right, 1 to 35 wheel coming up here.
It's hilarious. I feel like people that I feel like they just throw a number out and it's like they don't
look at the.
and then they're like, you know what? Let's just go to the wheel.
Numbers are at the bottom. Too confusing. Let's go to the wheel.
Yeah, I give up. Let the wheel do it now.
We'll let the wheel pick. Oh my god.
What
That's 350.
Oh my goodness.
That's kind of funny. I don't want the random one.
What did they do 350 for?
God only knows. That's a lot of names. 1 to 350.
That wasn't for the Super Bowl. I hope not.
I don't know. Yeah, Super Bowl series had a lot of names in there, Robbie. I'll tell you that.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, 40 box series.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how many they did, quad boxes, double boxes, and all that.
I know they did all of it. I'm going to pull up this other wheel here.
There you go.
And spin this bad boy. Spin it. Yeah, that Super Bowl series looked to be really, really good. The guys had no problem selling out that series. Let's do 12 in the black and blue, which looks like 14 is the closest, Robbie.
14.
Box 14 coming off the ticker in the black and blue. 1-4. All right, Larry down to Michael. Good luck, guys. Looking for Josh Allen in here. Kind of funny that it's 14, Robbie. You know why? Because Michael also wanted 14. So it was meant to be. He was just a little bit behind the wheel. But Michael, it's the one you wanted, brother. 14 is coming up, sir. 6 clicks. And you do have an order number, Robbie, if you could look it up.
Got an order number.
Yeah,
I
looks.
didn't play. I swear, I didn't play. That's not my order
You
number.
did not play, but someone in the chat, Mr. X, dropping in an order number. If you can look that up and see if the break happened.
228115.
All right, Eric Brennan, you got the NFC North. Eric's got the NFC South. Nicholas Newell, the NFC East. Jamar Martin, NFC West. Larry Jensen, AFC North. Anthony Serrano, AFC South. Patrick Levesque, AFC East. And Michael Convey in the AFC West. Black and blue coming up.
That's Daniel Satano,
Uh-huh.
a newcomer. He was just in that jersey break that we just did. And
All right, you did not win, Daniel. So
Did
that
not
was
win.
the break. 228115 just happened. It's a 1 in 8 chance to win for each spot you buy. Unfortunately, Daniel, you did not win in the jersey break. All right, black and blue, authentic coming up here, Robbie. Black and blue, authentic in the house. Let's take a peek here. Oh, my goodness. Here's some new customer mojo. Patrick Levesque, JA17. It is Josh Allen on the Bills Authentic. The league MVP, the Pro Bowl quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the game, in my opinion, the second best quarterback in the game. Patrick, this Josh Allen helmet, even with a slight imperfection, which, by the way, looks to be that the sticker is off. Robbie, you're good at this. Don't you use the hairdryer to get these stickers to be put on a little bit nicer?
oh yes, that's a quick fix. That's an easy fix for me.
So you're just like hair dry it, right? And then it like sticks better?
So something like that, because it's literally all jacked up right
Yeah.
now. Basically, you would just slowly peel the sticker back.
Yep.
And then take the blow dryer.
Yep.
Start at the end of the tail, and then just as you're heating it up, smooth it out as you're going along the helmet. Like I said, it's a quick fix, easy fix, doesn't even cost you anything, and then you'll have a brand new, authentic Josh Allen looking like brand new.
Which typically retail value about $1,200-$1,300 on the standard authentic.
Yeah.
The Speed Flexes, the ones with the visors, inscriptions, only go up in value. Real quick, this is the black and blue series, the one series we offer in the break room where the helmets have slight imperfections. Could be a signature smudge, could be a sticker a little bit out of place, but it's the one series where the helmets are not absolutely pristine. But awesome Josh Allen lid. Patrick's first ever order, $70 for a Josh Allen.
Wow.
Now that thing is fantastic.
It is.
So put this beautiful Eli back on the table. But great job, Patrick, on your JA17 in the house, my man. Terrific, terrific job, Patrick. All right, what are we doing next, guys? What are we doing next? Obviously, still got Emmitt Smith, Edgerrin James in this series. But I am actually very, very surprised at the moment, Robbie.
Surprise?
Yes. What do you think I'm surprised about currently, if you have to guess?
We're not even close on the break.
That we're not close on the diamonds in particular.
Yeah.
We have been 3 to go for quite a bit here. So 3 to go. We still have 5 headliners left in the final 12 boxes. That is 5 photo to headliners, Robbie.
Woo.
Photo to headliners. C.D. Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase. 3 top 5 receivers in the NFL. Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre. And the GOAT corner Deion Sanders. If you watch 90s football, possibly the 2 most popular players of 90s football, Brett Favre and Deion Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
Icons of 90s and early 2000s football. Obviously, Lamb as a Cowboy, very well-known name. No problem selling or trading that helmet. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he was top 5 in catches, top 5 in receiving yards, top 5 in receiving touchdowns. This guy is productive, Amon-Ra.
Very productive.
And then Jamar Chase, how about that visor? How about that orange ink? That helmet is clean. Usually wide receivers' autos are not good. His auto is fantastic. So, due nowhere, when did you win the Steve Largent jersey? So, we typically ship on Monday through Friday weekdays. We are just a little bit backed up with 3 straight record weeks, and one of our 2 shipping guys, of course, being sick at the moment, had surgery. So, it is possible that we might be a day behind, but typically we ship Monday through Friday weekdays. Once we ship your jersey, you get an email confirmation with a tracking number. So it really depends on when you won due. It is typically 2 to 3 business days. If you won over the weekend, it was either shipped out today or it'll be shipped out tomorrow, 2 to 3 business days after that. So if you don't have it by Thursday or Friday, then I'll reach out to customer service, but you'll have it soon. Oh, you won yesterday. Well, perfect. So I would check your email just to make sure whether it was shipped out or not today. If it was not shipped out today, it should ship out tomorrow. Now, that is typically, that is if the USPS people pick up the boxes, our shipping team has them ready. But if the outside companies miss a day, it will be shipped out a day later, for example. Yep, you're good, Mr. Nowhere. Coach, live break 2 of which one? As you will see on our break page, we have live break 2 of multiple series. So right now we're on live break 2 of the, let's see, the black and blue, the jersey break. So which one are you talking about? We do offer multiple series at once. And you are welcome, says, thank you, sir. You are very, very welcome, my man. So all of a sudden the jersey break is hot again. There we go. Jay Martin in the drawing. Well, you were in the black and blue single, Jamar Martin. You had the NFC West. You did not win, unfortunately. So, yes, you did not win in the black and blue. Have a question for you as well as all our other new people out there. If you're new to the break room, what's your favorite team? And how did you hear about Ultimate Autographs? Let me know, new guys. Really wanted that Bo Nix. Yeah, the Bo Nix was an awesome jersey in that old jersey series. Are you a Bronco fan, too? Because I got something even better than Bo Nix for you. Now, it's a little bit higher entry point, but the custom jerseys are worth way less than the authentic helmets. Again, usually something you got to pay more for is worth a lot more money. John Elway authentic helmet, worth more than 3 times, more than 4 times what a Bo Nix jersey would be worth. That's a very, very clean lid. If you're a Denver Bronco fan, the greatest Bronco of all time, to me, is without question John Elway. I mean, this guy did it for so long. Such an iconic quarterback. Such a beautiful autograph. That's out there in that Vault series, along with every single headliner, Robbie.
Every headliner? Wow.
Fun fact, we talk about the three-peat. The Chiefs coming up short last night. The Broncos had a chance for a three-peat. Did not get back to the Super Bowl, though.
Nope.
They did win back-to-back in the late 90s. We've had the Patriots win back-to-back. But really not many teams have won back-to-back. I believe other than Mahomes and Brady, I think Elway's the last guy to win back-to-back, Robbie, as a quarterback. So very, very hard thing to do to win 2 Super Bowls in a row.
Very hard.
But John Elway did it. Practice squad, Chuck, everything is left. Not a Bronco fan because John Elway beat Brett Favre. Okay. Well, if you're a Brett Favre fan, again, Brett Favre in here. Double box break. $192 a spot. Get Brett Favre, I'm on Raw. I'll drop that link in. Diamond double, 3 spots left. So, practice squad, Chuck, everything is left, my man. We have not opened up a practice squad box. We just sold one out just now, actually. $50 a spot. There's Speedflex helmets in here worth close to $1,000, Robbie. $50 or 900 something, 900, 1,000. I'll take the $1,000 helmet any day. Speedflex helmets, again, what most pros wear, Robbie, about $700 unautographed. We start adding autographs, start adding inscriptions, start adding visors. These are $800, $900, oftentimes over $1,000. The customized one's worth north of $1,500. Even if you want to like lowball that value, call it 800 something. 800 something in value, Robbie, is worth a lot more than $50. You want to highball it over $1,000? Well, $50 is worth a lot less than $1,000. So a lot of goodies in the practice squad, guys. Every single box, every single headliner left in that practice squad series. And that one is coming up here momentarily. We did sell out the practice squad. 1 to go in that diamond double as well, and 1 to go in that jersey break. So we are making some moves right now in the break room. Making some moves, guys.
So this is going to be a single.
Obviously, each night is different, but we know typically this program, Robbie, especially the Monday night show, usually hottest between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Central Time. There's some shows where it's nonstop from 6 to 11, but we're at, what, 7, 10-ish right now? Here in the next 30, 40, 50 minutes, the break room will heat up. Plenty of great chances for you guys to join on the fun. Yep, 88-89, says Omar, back-to-back for the Niners. But I believe it was, besides Mahomes, it was Mr. Brady and then Mr. Elway the 2 before that. And Omar, the quarterback for those Niner teams in 88-89, Joe Montana. He's available in the vault, available in the practice squad as well. William, Lance, Tom, Omar, Michael, Will, and Rob in here. Practice squad, single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Drop me a boxy in the practice squad. Single and ready to mingle the practice squad. I anticipate, Robbie, this to be the hottest break of our show tonight. I would, as always, prefer always the diamond in the vault personally. But given what's left, given the price point, given who's in the room currently, if I have to guess what the hottest break will be tonight, that'd be the practice squad.
Okay.
So the single, the double, keep buying spots, guys. This break will have no problem selling out throughout the night. The Lion with 22. Who was the Lion? Do you remember, Robbie? D.A. Lion. Is that Will or Rob, perhaps?
I think it's Rob.
Rob Barnett?
Yeah.
Is that you, Rob? If that's you, Rob, get in that diamond with Amon Ryan there, right? Garrett Nash, the jersey break. We did the first one already. The second jersey break is, let's see here. That one's 1 to go, so coming up in a couple minutes, actually. That is coming up very soon. I'm not sure if you didn't know, Josh, that you bought in that was too new or too old. But if you bought in, you bought in. It does show it clearly right there. And honestly, if you bought into the quad before it was too new and too old, Robbie, he's actually in a better shape because obviously then he would have no headliners available. So everything is in the listing. It is in there. So too new, too old. Everything is available there. Let's see, High Tide. What time did you buy in? I would have to go back and check with our team earlier, about getting you a refund. I will warn you, though. Robbie, this happens all the time in these pairings, Robbie. When there's a pairing up, everyone doesn't want to play the pairing, and the biggest headliner comes out in the first one. So I know that Steven and Ricky did pair that earlier today. I'm not sure if they forgot to put the 2 new, 2 old, but I do know usually the guys do put 2 new, 2 old. So for now, High Tide, I'm going to hold off and say you're in the break, but I'll check with my team tomorrow. If I find out that that was up without that in the wording, then we can see about getting you a refund perhaps tomorrow. But if I took someone's word for it, Robbie, you can't always do that, obviously. The guys are usually really good about doing that. So I'm guessing they did put it up right away, but maybe you didn't read it. I'm not sure. Says I don't need a refund. Okay, you're good. Appreciate you, my man. 16, Robbie from Lance, who says Niner Nation. Actually, the line at 22. You're right. Will is the line. You're good. Never mind. 22 is coming up. All right, so 22. This is the practice squad.
This one.
All righty. Appreciate you, Josh. And Lance saying Niner Nation, I'm guessing you want the Joe Montana jersey, Lance. Jim says I was wrong. Birds by 18. There we go, Jim. Yeah, man, you won the bet fair and square. Do you want your free diamond spot, Jim? I can give it to you. This guy did win it fair and square, Robbie. I am a man of my word. If he wants that spot, we're more than happy to give it to you, Jim. That would be a diamond single. You called it. You called it, Jim. You got your props, my man. He did call it. Eagles big. Jim Morrissey was very, very much correct. Myself and everyone out there, almost everyone, Robbie, was very much wrong. Eagles Nation in a blowout. Jim Morrissey, the man, the predicting star here in the break room. 6 clicks. William Maynard's got the NFC North. NFC South is Rob Barnett. Omar Ramirez Nieves in the NFC East. Michael Convey, NFC West. Will Newhouse, AFC North. Lance Abbott, AFC South. Tom Kozich, AFC East. And Rob Barnett, AFC West. So do you want one as well, Jim? Or do you want us to get you one? You can get one and we can get you one as well. I did give him the diamond single just so he knows. So just let me know, sir, because you did win and you were very much correct. You did well. You did well with that pick. Hopefully you bet the alt spread, Jim. Would have made a lot of money betting the Eagles minus 9.5 or 13 or whatever he said. Well, Robbie. Well. Here we go. It is NFC West. First practice squad box of the night. We got the Hall of Fame quarterback, Joe Montana. Let's go. 4-time Super Bowl champion, the great Joe Montana. 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Won a couple league MVPs. The history of the NFL, Robbie. 3 guys have 2 MVPs and 3 Super Bowl MVPs at least. It is Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. That's the list. Sick jersey, Michael. 1 spot, $50 for a Joe Montana.
Nice.
That is good. That is real good. All right, so Robbie.
Yep.
We will give this man his spot. He earned it. So if you want to make it down as 7 spots to go, and we'll give Jim Morrissey a spot in the diamond single.
Oh, is he gonna buy one? I thought I saw something about
He
him.
said he bought one. I have not seen him buy one yet.
If he buys one, then I'll take it down to 6, so then that way I know. Because I'll use the same
same order
the same
number.
order number.
Yeah, that'd be easier. So, Jimmy, if you are buying one, go ahead, sir. Then we use the same order number. That'll make it easier for us.
But if not, just let me know, and then I'll just look you up and see what your last order number was.
Yes. So, Jim, I'll drop that diamond single, my man. This is what I told you. A single spot on the diamonds. Here's that link. If you buy a spot right now, Robbie will give you 2 spots, and we'll use the same order number. That way we keep it consistent for us. I am jealous, says Coach Hater. Coach K. Hater. Love it, says Michael Convey. How could you not? It's an autographed Joe Montana jersey. There's a whole lot to love in that one. Only got... Actually, we have a practice squad double that just filled up, Robbie.
Yep.
Is that correct? Practice squad double filled up. And then we do have a jersey break on deck as well. So the break room is starting to heat up. More people hopping in here, getting busy. All right, Michael, congratulations on the Joe Montana. All right, jersey single is next. We got ourselves Michael Convey, Brandon Partika. Welcome, Brandon, new guy. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Patrick Levesque, Julian Andrade, Eric Brennan, and Michael Convey here in the 2-minute warning jersey. So jersey single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number. I'll put the Montana jersey on the table. That's a cool hit. We don't do jerseys all that often, but it's Joe Montana, Robbie.
Shit, it is.
Right?
You gotta respect him.
Gotta respect one of the legends.
The only quarterback to win 4 Super Bowls. He's 4-0.
4-0. Him
4-0.
and Bradshaw, only guys to go 4-0. Obviously, Brady won 7, but he was 7-3, Tom Brady.
So are you on the same train as all the other critics out there, holding off on the GOAT thing between Mahomes?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm a Mahomes fan. I'm a Chiefs fan. I think Mahomes is the most talented player to ever play the game. Talent doesn't always mean results. Had Mahomes won, I would still say Brady's the GOAT. Because Brady has 7 championships. Brady still has more passing yards. Brady still has more passing touchdowns. Right now, Robbie, Brady is the GOAT. Mahomes is not eliminated. It's one game.
Yeah.
He's 29 years old.
Yeah.
That GOAT debate, let's revisit in 10 years. I'm definitely on, for now, Brady's got it. Mahomes has potential to pass him. Real question is, has he passed Joe Montana? I'm not sure if he has yet.
No.
Because he's close, but if he retires tomorrow, is he top 5? Probably. Is he ahead of Montana and Manning? Tough to say.
Ooh,
tough
that
to say.
would be tough.
Yeah, the GOAT debate is far from over. But I will say it did help Brady's case yesterday. That loss did help Brady's
case. That's what they were
case.
saying this morning. Yeah.
That's definitely helped his case, but the debate is just getting started. I mean, before 30, Mahomes has more MVPs, just as many Super Bowls. He's definitely on track right now. But what Brady did post 40, that'll be tough to replicate for sure. So Jim's in?
Yeah, I'm good.
So we'll give him 2 spots. Make sure to change it too.
Yeah,
Robbie.
it's he's all by himself right now, so. And then let me go.
I'm in the Bahamas right now, so I'm gonna jump off and hit the casino and hide for my kids. Go Birds, says Jim. There we go, Jim. Well, congrats, my man. We got you for 2 spots, brother. Appreciate you. Congrats again on your Eagles and on your awesome Super Bowl pick. You did it. So then 14 also in the jersey break. Didn't
14?
Didn't this guy just call? No, it was 22. He called 22 for the Montana. So good luck at the casino as well. Hopefully you win and come back to spend more in our break room.
So is it 14 or 22?
It's 14.
Oh,
14.
okay.
He just won with 22. That's why I was looking it up.
Oh, okay.
But 14 works. Thank you, Michael.
All right, there's James. So James is in, and 14 in the jersey.
All right, 6 clicks. Patrick Levesque, you've got the NFC North. NFC South is Julian Andrade. Michael Convey's got the NFC East. Eric Brennan, don't throw it. NFC West. Eric's got the AFC North. Michael's got the AFC South. Brandon AFC East and Julian AFC West.
I get you and Colin all the time.
I know.
Colin's a good flincher, man.
Yeah, he would. He would flinch. Hey, Michael, box number mojo.
Hey!
We got an 88 for the Cowboys. It is the Hall of Fame wide receiver. Won couple Super Bowls with Roger Staubach as his quarterback, who, by the way, available on a speed flex in the practice squad. Nice job there, Michael. Drew Pearson on the custom jersey. Very, very nice. Michael Convey, Drew Pearson. And that's the number to wear for Dallas receivers. We had, obviously, Drew Pearson, and we pulled actually Michael Irvin in the first jersey break. And we have the current 88 right now, Robbie. Here's this for transitions. C.D. Lamb in the diamonds, which, by the way, either sold out or still one to go. Coming up very soon regardless. Sweet congrats, says Jacom.
Still one to go.
Still one to go, says Robbie. All right.
Still one to go. Still one.
All right, Michael. Drew Pearson.
So Michael Irving.
And Drew Pearson, I don't think was listed, was he?
No.
Okay.
And then what was the practice squad one?
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Pretty good, huh?
That was a nice start.
Practice squad double number 1 coming up. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. We got Joshua Simmons, Eric Brennan, Angie Nielsen, Joshua Tisdale, Michael Convey, and Blake Bratcher here. One and 30. What's up, Josh? Joshua Tisdale wants 1 and 30. The first box in the series, Robbie.
Ooh, okay.
And the last box.
All right. I like his strategy.
The bookends.
I like the strategy.
What do you mean, hope Dallas don't repeat the White House, hello, Jacom? What do you mean by that? I'm just curious. There we go. Won 3 jerseys last week. That boy, Josh. Back in the break room and back in the winner's circle, Mr. Josh. Good job, brother. Let me put this Drew Pearson away. And got a couple boxes coming up in the practice squad. We're talking about practice here in the break room. Not the game, we're talking about practice. Hold up this Drew Pearson jersey. And like I said, the break I think that'll be hottest today, the practice squad break. That makes sense. It's got every headliner out there except for Montana. It's a brand new series. It's a pretty good price point. 4 speed flexes. Makes sense why this break would be on fire here today.
This break is on fire.
Are you talking about like back in the day when Dallas went to the White House, Jacom? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
The White House with Dallas.
Yeah, revisiting the infamous
Dallas Clark.
9 million thousand worth franchise. Interesting. Oh, they bought a facility to host parties and have illegal activities. Okay. I guess I didn't know that, Jacom. But very, very interesting story. If you have not heard of it, look it up.
Which one are you talking about?
The Dallas White House scandal. I think it's the same article you're reading, Robbie.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys White House scandal is one of the darkest moments of Jerry Jones' ownership.
One of.
Wow.
So interesting. Good luck, y'all. Says High Tide. Good luck, guys. 6 times on the way for our spots. All right, Blake Bratcher up top. Blake has the NFC North.
Blake.
Joshua Tisdale, NFC South. Michael Convey, NFC East. Angie Nielsen, NFC West. Blake Bratcher, AFC North. Joshua Simmons, AFC South. Eric Brennan, AFC East. And Joshua Tisdale, AFC West. Josh Simmons saying, good luck, y'all. Good luck, guys.
Blake, you will be known as Blake.
Blake?
Blake.
All right. 1 coming up, 30 next. The old party house for the players, says William. Was Emmitt Smith partying there, William? We do have an Emmitt Smith speed flex in that vault. Michael Irvin definitely strikes me as the guy that would be partying. Emmitt, I'm not so sure about, but Michael Irvin, he was definitely going hard. Blake Bratcher, You, my man,
Bring 'em
are
up.
rolling. It's what the guy used to
Rolling.
do back in the day. The rolling for the 3-time Pro Bowl quarterback, the Viking legend, led the NFL in passing yards one season, passing touchdowns another. It's not Salt, it's Dante Culpepper. Beautiful custom purple Viking jersey. Beckett certified with that QR code. NFC North, Blake Bratcher, the King of the North, with the Dante Culpepper jersey. Let's go, says Blake. Let's go, baby. That a boy, Blake.
We go, Blocky.
Very, very nice hit on Culpepper. Alrighty. Nice congrats, says Jacom. Yes, sir. I said it earlier, Robbie. I say it a lot these days. Every time, like ever since I joined the break room, my appreciation for the color purple has gone up.
Yes.
I mean, all the awesome Viking and Raven memorabilia, purple really, really pops.
Not only that, but when we get into the basketball series, we got
Lakers
the Lakers stuff
Yeah.
that comes out. What else is a lot of purple? We get the purple and teal of the Charlottes.
Yeah?
The Charlotte Hornets. Anything that has purple on it, like the purple teal of the Charlotte Hornets,
Looks nice.
it's just
Looks very
it's
nice.
good. Yeah.
LFG says Blake. LFG indeed, my man.
Let's
LFG.
freaking go!
Put the
Bam, 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 bam for Blake.
All right, 30 of 30. Pigskin practice squad. Show me something nice.
Show me something good.
There we go. Josh asking the chat what their teams are. Great question.
Chat, what's
Well,
all your
what's
teams?
Blake's team? I don't know Blake's team.
Blake.
I know this, though. Eric Brennan is a winner of one of the fastest running backs in the NFL. Devon Achane. Speed kills. Future of that Dolphin backfield. Nice mini helmet, Eric Brennan. Devon Achane. Had a great rookie season. Followed up by a solid number 2 season. I mean, we'll see what happens with Tyreek Hill. But even if Hill, for some reason, does not stay in Miami, they got Achane.
Oh, he's
they got
staying.
Jalen Waddle. They have a lot of speed on that Dolphin roster.
Apparently he's staying now. He
Yeah.
had a lot of, again, when he were playing a high caliber game like football, you
Well-
say things that are just taken out of proportion.
Well, Tyreek Hill has been in the playoffs every year he's played. He'd been in the Pro Bowl every year he played. By all intents and purposes, it was his worst season of his career, Robbie.
It was.
So he had a little emotions going down. We'll see what happens, but regardless, even if for some reason he does leave Miami, they got a lot of speed on that team. Devon Achane, big part of that. Nice mini Eric Brennan.
Brennan.
Now, Blake says H-Town. I'm guessing that's Houston, the Texans, my
H-Town.
man.
Yep.
I'm guessing he means the
Houston.
Houston Texans.
Houston.
How are we not sold out on that diamond break? 1 to go in that double, Robbie. What are we doing, guys? 1 spot to go. You take a Brett Favre Salute to Service Authentic, and you tack on an Amon-Ra St. Brown Authentic. Those 2 lids combined, Robbie, worth north of $1,500 in autograph value. You can get them for as low as $192 in that diamond double. 1 spot to go in that break. Tom's a Dolphin fan. Very, very nice. Go Fins. Devon Achane. So let's get that diamond done. Robbie's a Bears and Broncos fan. I'm a Bears and Chiefs fan myself. So let's go.
Yeah,
I
let's do
want
it.
to
I
see
can't
that
believe
Favre
we
that
won.
I'm on Rob Brown, Robbie. Definitely want to see that coming up in the break room.
Something's got to go.
Right?
Something. I mean, I don't know what these following folks out there doing. Are they twiddling their thumbs just watching us? Like,
Well, the authentic helmet is worth the most money. It is the best helmet in the game.
There it is. Blake says, I'll take it.
For example, Robbie, now this one's got the Hall of Fame inscription, but I'm on Fanatics.com right now. There's a Brett Favre Speed Authentic that's up for $1,300. So the inscription adds a little more value. I'm not saying that it doesn't, But that's a pretty expensive Brett Favre helmet left in that break. Come and get it, guys. You said Diamond Double is sold out finally?
Yes, it is.
Diamond Double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Jacom's a Niners fan, Arizona, Bears, and Miami. I didn't know, Jacom, that the Bears were a secondary team for you.
Yeah.
My man, John Gomez. Personally, I know some guys in the chat will disagree, but my opinion, Robbie, you are allowed to like more than one team. You're allowed to have more players you like. If a player you like plays on a different team, you can like that team. I have no problem with that at all. So we have wheel from Lance. So it's going to be 2 spins of the wheel for our Diamond Double. And Josh has some Bears and Niners for sale or trade. Okay. Okay, cool. So we got Nick Wolf, Corey Schilling, Chris Ripka, Joseph Stewart, Lance Abbott, Rob Burnett, and Blake Bratcher in here. So, High Tide, that's Josh. Make sure you're typing at gmail.com. If you do the @ sign or the .com sign, Twitch will block it. So it sounds like it's the real High Tide at gmail.com. All right, Nick, Corey, Chris, Joseph, Lance, Rob, and Blake. I know we say this quite a bit, Robbie, but if there's ever something you win in the break room that you do not like, there will be someone in the break room that will sell or trade with you.
Oh, yeah.
They'll buy helmets off of you. They'll sell their helmets. There's always something that everybody wants in this break room.
Yeah, it is we have one of the best communities out there. You guys do such a great job of just communicating with each other, especially helping out the newcomers too, because a lot of people we get a lot of new people in here wondering what's all this trade talk or what's this all about, and you know, you guys get the newcomers hooked, and then all of a sudden our community's just growing each day.
If you are a new customer, by the way, you have any questions at all whatsoever about how the breaks work, do not hesitate to ask. Myself or Robbie or whoever's on that show is more than happy to help you guys out with any questions. Rob Burnett has the NFC North, looking for that Favre, Amon-Ra St. Brown double up. Nick Wolf, NFC South. Lance Abbott, NFC East. Corey Schilling, NFC West. Rob Burnett, AFC North. Chris, AFC South. Joseph, AFC East. And Blake, AFC West. I did forget to spin the wheel. It is wheel times 2, though, from the chat. So let me spin the wheel times 2. And then Garrett asking about the jersey break. New guy. So Garrett Nash, the jersey break did go down, my man. I don't see you in there. I'm wondering if Garrett bought in during the noon or 3 p.m. show. If you have an order number, Garrett, do let us know on your order number. So we're on at 12, 3, and 6. So oftentimes, Robbie, someone will ask, did this break happen? We're like, well, it happened during the noon show. Garrett's break happened?
3 o'clock show, first break. Let me see.
Did he win?
Oh, no.
You did not win, Garrett. That happened during the 3 p.m. show. Hosts on here are great, says Lance. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate you. And how do we know if all our tickets have been pulled? I joined late. You can ask on an order number, Coach. Just drop us your order number. We can look you up and see. Or, honestly, you can just flip through the show. We're on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. You can rewind, see what break happened, see if your break went down.
Yeah, that was the one then.
Yes, and Garrett, you did not win, unfortunately, with that order number, my man. It is a 1 in 8 chance to win with each spot you buy. Garrett's got questions for us, Robbie. I got a question for him. The same question I have for any new customer we have or anyone watching out there. What is your favorite team, and how did you hear about Ultimate Autographs? That way we can tell you about some breaks with headliners of your team. And plus we can find out, is it the Instagram channel, the Facebook channel, the TikTok channel? Where are you guys finding us? All right, let's spin the wheel here, times 2 for our boxes. I'm flipping it, Robbie. Usually I ask for the boxes first, then randomize. I did randomize first on accident. Technically, I asked for the boxes first. I just didn't spin the wheel. 19. So 19, I believe 16 is the closest in the diamonds.
16. All right.
16.
Is that the first one?
First one.
Okay.
And the second one. Second one is 18. So that is 15, I think. 15 and 16, Robbie. All right, perfect. So 15 and 16 coming up. There we go. Garrett's a Seahawk fan, sadly. I mean, Hawks are okay. It could be worse, Garrett. And heard from a friend who just won a helmet here yesterday. There we go. Love it, man. Really, really fun experience in the break room. So we do have a Jackson Smith and the Jigba jersey as a headliner in the 2-minute warning jersey series. We do have Jackson Smith and the Jigba as a secondary headliner in the practice squad. And you know what we have in here, Robbie?
What's that?
You know what we have in here.
No.
Yes, we do have in that new Vault series on a Seahawk helmet.
Oh, yes, we do.
Warren Moon. Could have a mooning the Hall of Fame quarterback in that Vault series. So we have some good Seahawk stuff in the break room. Robbie, you know very well. Steve Largent, Kenneth Walker III, a lot of these Seahawk guys,
Devin
maybe not even
Witherspoon.
photoed.
The Illinois guy, Devin
Witherspoon sometimes in the break room.
I'm trying to think who else.
So a lot
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch. But I was going to say, like, Kenneth Walker, Brian Bosworth, these guys could be hanging out in these series.
Yep.
Not even photoed headliners. All right. 15 and 16 coming up. 15 and 16. Good luck, guys. This is the All Authentic series. Box for box, the best break in the room, Robbie. Vault, you can argue, maybe has as good, if not better, photoed headliners. But every box in here is a full-size authentic. It is box for box, the best series in the room. The biggest names and the items worth the most by far. Put it this way, Robbie. The worst thing in the diamond helmets is typically worth more than the best thing in the jersey. Because these helmets alone are $300+ without the autographs. You get autos on there that, autograph value only rises. Here's the guy that we saw on our television last night, part of Fox Football's crew.
Yeah.
It is Howie Long, the Hall of Fame defensive star, former Defensive Player of the Year, beautiful Raider authentic. Nice job there, Blake, on Howie Long. That Jamar helmet in the vault is sick. Yeah, Todd, come and get that Jamar helmet in the vault. We do have a Jamar Chase Speed Flex in the diamonds and the vault. So the one in the vault is a little bit cooler, Robbie. Mm-hmm. The one in the diamonds, a little bit better ratio. You hit it with less boxes left. Yep. But yeah, Todd, if you're a Jamar Chase fan, you got to be in the vault and the diamonds. Now, Jamar Chase, Robbie, one guy this offseason, he's going to get paid.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to get that money.
Yeah.
Like our customers.
He is definitely going to get paid.
Now, you know what? His value on the field rose this season with that Triple Crown season. What does that mean? That means his autograph value rose.
Yep.
You have one of the best seasons ever as a wide receiver. You better believe your autograph value is skyrocketing. My wife put me in timeout, LOL. Boo, Mrs. Reese. Boo. Boo. Boo.
You're booing the wife.
Yes.
You don't ever boo the wife.
You don't boo your own wife.
You don't boo
I can boo Todd's wife.
No, that's bad.
Boo!
she's gonna write a really bad email like, your host commented, I don't appreciate him booing me.
I'm just kidding, Miss Reese. I just like Todd playing in here. He's a Bengal fan. There's two sick Bengal lids.
And then you're gonna go home, and then the fiance be like, "Why are you booing women on your?"
Robbie, don't even mention that. If she gets wind of me booing any woman,
you're in trouble, mister.
For me.
You're in trouble, mister.
You thought the Chiefs losing was bad. I'm in toast.
You'll be pulling up to the drive-in, and then she's walking out with the dogs. You're like, you be here all by yourself tonight.
Man. Nice hit there on the Howie Long. I'll be back soon, says Todd. All right, well, tell you what, Todd. If it's a money issue, I get it. Sometimes you got to take a break.
Oh, yeah.
But obviously, we're here every single day, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time. The next paycheck hits. You're welcome to play in the break room. We're here every single day for you, my man. Every single day here in the break room. So Todd says I'll be back soon. If it's an issue of not having room, I have advice for you. Sell and trade some helmets.
Yeah.
And get some more room.
Keep that money flowing.
Right? So how is it always AFC West when I get on the break, says Joseph? I don't know, Joseph.
You got talk to rando.org.com.
Yeah, random.org.
Random.org.
It is completely random, so take your questions up with them. Can't wait for break 3, says Coach. In what series, my man? Which one? I'm guessing he's talking about the jersey break.
I was going to say, I think it's the jersey.
Okay.
If that's Doug, is that Doug?
Maybe.
Coach Hader must be Doug. Or Brandon.
All right, the second box.
Or Angie.
Ooh, this is a very, very clean helmet. You know what? We don't get this blur on this team all that often, Robbie. It's a nice flash authentic. Frank Gore on the Colts lid.
Ooh, okay.
Frank Gore. This is a terrific helmet. NFL's third all-time leading rusher. Most well known for his time with the Niners, but also a very good back for the Colts. Chris Ripka, AFC South, Frank Gore. So Frank Gore, I would say, Robbie, he'll be a future Hall of Famer. Howie Long, already a Hall of Famer. Mm-hmm. Neither guy is photoed. Neither guy's a secondary headliner. The hidden gems, as you call them. Whether, in this series, it could be a really good helmet, not even being a headliner.
Oh, yeah.
So nice job, Chris, Frank Gore. Just got 8 helmets sold, making room for more. There we go, Todd. All right. So, sounds like a very, very temporary timeout from the misses. I'm looking forward to seeing Todd back in the break room. Obviously, Robbie, I will say, if he can't get in tonight, unfortunately, that Jamar Chase helmet may not be here tomorrow, may not be here the next day, but there will be more Bengals. I don't know about that specific one, though, Todd. If you want to talk to the wife and say, hey, can you give me a temporary break from the timeout till that Chase comes out? Well, that's up to you guys, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Diamond helmets, Robbie. 10 boxes left now. 5 headliners left. 5 photoed headliners. C.D. Lamb, Brett Favre, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Deion Sanders, Jamar Chase. So, Polo, you can sell it. Talk to our customers, my man. Is it the bathing suit, Polo? I told you. Talk to Robbie.
Yeah, we're working something out right now.
Are you?
We're working something
out.
out.
I love it. I love it. Love the Colts flashes, Chris Ripka. Absolutely. It's a very, very clean-looking helmet for the Frank Gore. That is nice. All right. What are we doing next? Let's take a peek-see here, Robbie. We got 6 to go in that practice squad double, 5 to go in the black and blue double, 7 to go in the black and blue quad. We still got 7 to go in the vault quad, 8 to go in the double, 5 to go in that jersey break, only 5 to go in that diamond single, guys. Again, like I said, 10 boxes left, 5 headliners left. We got the C.D. Lamb, Brett Favre, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Deion Sanders, and a Jamar Chase Speedflex. 3 top 5 wide receivers, a top 10 quarterback of all time, and a top 5 cornerback of all time. 50% chance at a photoed headliner. And as you just saw, even if it's not a photoed headliner, it just might be a Hall of Fame player in the diamonds. No, not the bathing suit, says Polo. Okay. Well, Polo, I'll tell you what. Eagle fans are pumped. I bet you with the Eagle Super Bowl win that Brian Dawkins one will be easier to sell. What are we jumping into, Robbie, right now? What are they getting into?
Jersey number 3.
Jersey number 3 is sold out, actually. So Jersey break is sold out. Perfect. I'll put this in the chat. Jersey single number 3. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys, for Los Jerseys. Yeah, we're definitely holding off on any pairings for now for the Diamonds with us skipping headliners, Robbie. 50% chance at a photoed headliner. Just got my display case for my Slate Mini. Let's go, says Jacom. There we go, Jacom. And we got 7 from the coach and 7 from Doug as well. So Doug, Brandon, Angie, and Rob, good luck, guys. Box 7 in the 2-minute warning jerseys.
You got it. You got it.
Actually, Robbie,
don't got it.
We don't have it. So, guys, again, the numbers are at the bottom of the ticker. We have 1 through 6, 9 through 13, 16, 18, 20 through 35. I believe we did 7 earlier this show. It is off the ticker, so 7 is not available. Let me know which one you guys would like.
As a matter of fact, yes, we did do
7. 16. All right, 16 it is. Yeah, I remember doing 7.
Yeah.
And this time I did take it off because it's not physically on the ticker.
It's not physical this time?
No. So I did not make a mistake. We had already done it. All right, guys. 6 times coming up for our spots in the 2-minute warning jersey series. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Doug down the Rob. Six clicks on the way here.
Joe Montana box. Here he comes.
We just pulled a Montana in the practice squad, but there is a Joe Montana in the jersey series, Robbie, and a Joe Montana in the vault. So we could pull up to 3 Montanas today. Call it Montana Monday.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds good to me. What's up, Bradley Williams? What's going on?
What's up, Brad?
And Doug? Doug is new, Robbie. I got to teach him the ways of the break room.
Dougie Doug.
I'm sure a lot of guys in the chat can vouch for this, Robbie. You'll hear me say this a lot. I'm a positive attitude guy. If you keep it positive, say, didn't win this time, maybe next time I'm going to win. You keep it positive, usually good things happen in the break room. What's going on, Bradley? Good to have you in the break room, Mr. Williams. Angie Nielsen has the NFC North. Rob Barnett in the NFC South. Rob's got the NFC East. Brandon NFC West. Rob AFC North. Doug AFC South. And Rob has the AFC East and the AFC West. 2-minute warning jersey. We got a Hall of Famer for the Houston Oilers. One of the greatest linebackers of all time. It is Doug Pietrowski, AFC South, Robert Brazil.
Ooh.
So, Doug, you are on the winner's board, my man. Start with a and more section item. A Hall of Fame linebacker. Build your way up to a headliner. Love the blue Oiler jersey. Very, very clean. JSA certified for the Robert Brazil. That is very nice. Nice, says Doug. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice. I love the Oilers jerseys.
I always say you got to have at least one in your PC.
You do.
Oiler jersey, Oiler helmet, they're all clean.
I mean, I grew up watching these guys up until 98? No.
Around then, they became
97.
I know Eddie George was part of the Oilers and the Titans in their franchise.
Yes. Yep.
So, very cool. There you go. Congrats, says Ty. And Robbie, I have seen this go very often in the break room. I have seen it go in waves of wins. You win one, you win in bunches. Joseph, put some respect on Robert
96.
Brazil, my man.
96.
We're talking to a 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro, 4-time second-team All-Pro. a defensive rookie of the year, 1970s all-decade team, Pro Football Hall of Famer, one of the greatest linebackers to ever play the game, Robbie, Robert Brazil. Man, Mr. Stewart, you go up to Brazil's face and say that, Robbie, you in big trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Robert Brazil was an all-time legend. I'm just saying. You go up to Robert Brazil and tell him he's trash, you're going to end up in the trash, Robbie.
You'll probably end up in the
This
duster.
man, he'll show you.
You'll end up in
Not
the
a man
dumpster.
you want to mess with on Robert Brazil. All right, 228, 139. Very, very nice Robert Brazil jersey. I don't know, Joe. I think Robert Brazil would beat you pretty good, man. I like Joseph Stewart. Seems like a tough guy. Well, I don't know. So Robert Brazil was currently 72, Robbie. A 72-year-old Robert Brazil versus Joseph Stewart, it might be a fair fight. But if we're talking about prime Robert Brazil, Joe would have no chance. I don't know, 72. That is up there in age. So
That is up in their age. What number? I'm sorry.
no number. That was it. That was the number.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
You're
I thought we
good.
had another break coming up. I mean, we do.
We're close.
One to go in that double box practice squad. One to go.
1 to go in the practice squad double. 3 to go in the diamond single. Knocking on that door.
Too, yeah. I was gonna say, where am I in the next one? Yeah, and the 3 to double diamonds. Yeah.
Prime Brazil, you'd put to sleep.
Ooh.
I think Joe right now is. I think Joseph Stewart is sleeping on Brazil right now.
Joseph must be on something right now.
He's
with
on
a lot of confidence.
He's
high.
on something. He's on something right now, and that's okay. Joe, whatever it takes to have some fun. But prime Robert Brazil, good luck, Joe. Good luck. You might have to blindfold him, Robbie, like tie his arms behind his back, and then he would have a chance. Brazil with only his legs, with a blindfold and arms behind his back versus Joseph Stewart to make it fair. All right, here's that Eli Manning lid earlier today. Hit of the day. Let's get a speed flex on this table, Robbie. I want to flex on the table tonight. Maybe a speed flex out of the diamonds. All the flexes left in the practice squad. All the flexes left in the vault as well. And we do have our second practice squad double on the way next. Practice
Yes, we do.
squad double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. 2 box numbers in the practice squad double box. 9 from Ty. Thank you, Ty. Need one more, brother. 9 and what else, good sir? We're talking about practice here, Robbie, not the game.
Not the game.
We're talking about practice.
practice.
Oh, Ty's not in this one. All right, Ty. I know Robbie's getting that list
Practice
finalized.
squad is now checked down. Okay.
So was it Easy? Was Angie, I believe, right? Is that you, Angie? Easy? And Coach Hater, was that Rob?
Check down.
Coach Hater. Coach K Hater. So is Rob a UNC fan? Is he talking about Mike Krzyzewski? Coach K Hater. Oh, you are in the break. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, Robbie's getting that finalized. I'll double check who's in it. Tar Heels. What's up, my man? I'm also a UNC fan. I'm not diehard, but I liked UNC because
ahead.
of Michael Jordan. I love the Ty Lawson, Tyler Hansbrough era. I do cheer for UNC hoops. Mizzou fan first and foremost because I went to Mizzou. But anytime UNC's in the tournament, pretty good chance I'll be cheering for them. Love the Tar Heels. A home of MJ, man. Kobe White, Chicago Bulls star, went to the Bulls game on Saturday, Robbie.
Yeah.
Kobe White balled out. another former Tar Heel, Kobe White. All right, so Ty, Blake, Chris, Michael, Angie, and Steven Lopez. So Jonathan, real quick. He says, I'm Jonathan. You can only call out box numbers if you are in the break. So I don't see Jonathan in this break. I do see Ty, though, and I do see Angie as well. So 25 and 2. Excuse me, 9 and 25 are good, Robbie. 9 and 25 on the box numbers.
Yeah, I was going to say, I see 9.
Yep, 9 and 25.
Where's 20? Oh, I see 20. Okay.
Wow, Joe. Willie Rofe is considered the 7th best offensive lineman of all time. Put some respect on these legends' names. Respectfully, disagree with you, my man, on your most overrated list. 9 and 25. So, it's a 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. You buy 2 spots in a double box break, it's 2 1 in 8 chances. You keep your same division for both boxes. For example, in the Diamond Double, Robbie, you get 1 spot, hop in the Diamond Double, get in the NFC North, you keep your division for both boxes. You could win Brett Favre and Amon-Ra St. Brown with the same spot. It is a 1 in 8 chance to win, as you see on our break page. It'll tell you this is a spot in a live drawing. You're purchasing a spot in a live break, not a guaranteed item. So if you buy 1 spot in an 8-spot break, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win or a 7 in 8 chance not to win. So you are not guaranteed to win, Robbie. I love our customers. I wish all of them could win. Unfortunately, though, Robbie, if all 8 spots won something, we would be out of business a long time ago. I love my job too much to give everybody a win, Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a 1 in 8 chance for each spot you buy. Jason Pierre-Paul is great, but Willie Rofe did stop him because they played in the same decade, and Willie Rofe was on the all-decade team. So, Coach, we drew from the 3rd jersey break. Do you have an order number, Jonathan? Let me know if you have an order number, my man. I'm not seeing a Jonathan here in the recent orders, Robbie. And I don't see Jonathan in an abandoned checkout. So if you don't have an order number, Coach K, you don't have a break. Because I'm not seeing a Jonathan here recently, Robbie, in the last hour or so that is ordered. I see a James. I see a Joseph. I see a Jason. I do not see a Jonathan, though. 228110. Oh, Jamar. Okay, we did have Jamar earlier. Yeah, Jamar, we did have you earlier, my man. And I don't think you won. I think Jamar was earlier in the show. He was in the black and blue. Did not win the black and blue. 228124. And the 228110, you were John. Oh, here we go. Jonathan Martin, AFC East. So you did not win the jersey break. So no, sir, you did not win either break. If you want to buy back in, you can. Once you're in one break, you are not guaranteed to be in that next break. You got to buy back in. Yep, you did miss it. Yes, you did miss it. You got it, brother. No problem. Hopefully that makes sense. Unfortunately, 0 for 2 starts. But what's that saying, Robbie? Sometimes the 3rd time is the charm.
Oh yeah, you'll get your luck.
Oh yeah. All right, 6 times on the way. Let's see it here, guys. 4, 5, and 6. All right, Ty Percival in the NFC North. Angie Nielsen in the NFC South. Ty Percival, the NFC East. Blake Bratcher, NFC West. Michael Convey, AFC North. We got Steven Lopez, AFC South. Blake Bratcher, AFC East. And Chris Godfrey in the AFC West. Boxes 9 and 25 in the practice squad double. All right. looks like a mini helmet. Show me the love, Robbie.
Show me the love?
It is Jordan Love.
Oh,
The
okay.
beautiful salute to service mini helmet for the Green Bay Packers. Terrific young quarterback. It's the NFC North, Ty Percival, Jordan Love with the heart emoji right there. I mean, a couple years ago, Robbie finished second in the NFL in passing touchdowns. Missed some time because of injuries this season. He was still one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, Jordan Love. I mean, as a Bears fan, the Green Bay Packers always find a way to get that quarterback spot correct. Jordan Love was 10th in passing touchdowns this season, Robbie, despite missing 2 games. So nice hit there, Ty, on Jordan Love. And that was a headliner.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it was a headliner on the Love Mini. Nice, says Ty. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. A little bit of box number mojo on the Jordan Love. I'll put this one on here for now. I don't know if it's going to make it, but it is a headliner on the practice squad. We could do something talking about, practice squad as authentics, minis, jerseys, get the best of all worlds. We'll put that Jordan Love on there for now. All right, the next one coming up in the practice squad. Next one coming up. This is box 25. It's a heavy box. Heavy box here. It is a full-size authentic. Oh, one of the most iconic lids in the game. Blake Bratcher, Fred Warner on the Niners authentic.
Yeah, there
The
it is.
best linebacker in the National Football League. That boy Blake, Fred Warner. I mean, this guy, the backbone of that Niners defense, Robbie. 4-time first-team All-Pro, man. For the last 5 seasons, he has been a first-team All-Pro. 4-time Pro Bowler, the best linebacker in the game today.
Oh, yeah.
Fred Warner for Blake Bratcher. That boy Blake on the Fred Warner full-size authentic. Heck yeah, sweet congrats, says Jacom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congrats on the Fred Warner. I mean, this is a guy that, Robbie, I would not want to be tackled by. I'll tell you that much. I would not want to be tackled by him. The General of that D says Grim Reaper, yes, sir. And Bradley Williams says nice hit. Nice hit indeed on the Fred Warner authentic.
1 to go in that diamond single. 1 to go.
All right. 5 in 10 chance at a photoed headliner.
1 to go.
We got some good odds in that diamond break. Got some real good odds. Maybe a Jamar Chase speed flex on deck.
Ooh.
We could have an Amon-Ra as well. Well, yeah, Fred Warner, probably better than Robert Brazil. It's obviously very, very hard to compare errors, Joseph. But, Joe, be careful. Don't disrespect Robert Brazil. I'll tell you what, Robbie, in my opinion, if you're a Hall of Famer, you could play in any era. You're in the Pro Football Hall of Fame for a reason. Obviously, the guys today have better, nutritional system, better weightlifting. But you put Robert Brazil with the modern trainers and the modern weightlifting program, he would be even more ferocious.
Definitely,
That's
because
the thought. Because, obviously, the thought, Robbie, is that sports get better throughout time. The athletes get better. The game gets better. But all those old school legends, you put them in today's game, gave them the same supplements, the same training program, the same trainers.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be just fine in this era for sure.
All right, diamond single sold out.
So, I don't know, Joe. I'm going to ignore it. You can keep commenting, but I will definitely ignore it because, Joe, one thing about this break room, this place is not a place to hate any players. We don't hate any players. We don't hate any teams. I have too much respect for the Hall of Famers and all our resident Oiler fan, Texan fans. So, most definitely, Joe, I will not be reading or noticing your comments. So if you want attention to hate on players, Probably don't be in this break room, Rob, because it's a place of love in here. We don't hate. We're lovers, not haters in the break room. Lovers here.
We don't hate.
We don't hate.
Appreciate.
You will never hear me hitting on a Hall of Fame player.
No.
And you will never hear that out of my mouth. I have way too much respect for the history of the National Football League. Fred's a dog, says Tom. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Diamond single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. James Morrissey with those 2 spots, 1 being free.
2.
Tyler Hartman, Jason Krosick, Michael Convey, Jason Smorowski, Tyler Hartman, and Angie Nielsen. Looks like Mr. Hartman wants 24. Thank you, Tyler.
24 and done.
24 works. Michael wanted lucky number 14, but he was a little bit late. It is first come, first serve, which is 24. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good luck, guys. 50% chance at a photoed headliner. Kind of like those odds. 50-50 shot. We get a photoed headliner in this next box. All right, 6 clicks on the way here. 6 clicks. 4, 5, and 6. All right, Michael Convey, you've got the NFC North. NFC South, Angie Nielsen. James Morrissey, NFC East. James Morosky, NFC West. James Morrissey, AFC North. Tyler Hartman, AFC South and East. And Jason Kroswick, AFC West. Box 24, the Mamba box. 2-4 coming up. 2-4. Got a full-size authentic. 50% chance at a photo headliner, Robbie. And this one is actually not a photo headliner. But hey, James Morrissey. I don't know if it's the one that he bought or the free spot, Robbie, but he is going home a winner. Rashad Bateman on the Ravens authentic. Back half of the season, Robbie, especially with Zay Flowers banged up, out in some of the playoffs games, Rashad Bateman was an absolute beast. I mean, this guy was putting up touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Got a touchdown in the Bills game. Got a touchdown against the Steelers, the Browns. In fact, he had 9 touchdowns last season in the regular season, a career high, a sign of a guy only getting better and better and better. Rashad Bateman. Very, very clean helmet right there. Now, Lamar Jackson gotten a lot better as a passer. Rashad Bateman getting more seasoned, only getting better here. Beautiful Raven alternate helmet for James Morrissey. Nice congrats, says Jacom. Yes, sir. Congrats, says EZ. That's Angie. Clean looking lid. Congrats, says Omar. Agreed. Very nice on Rashad Bateman.
That's a good one. I love those helmets too.
Yeah, they were the new Raven alternate this season.
Yeah.
We had these like literally right when they started winning them in the games. Same for the Lion alternate, which, by the way, we have the Amon-Ra St. Brown on. So 9 boxes left now in the Diamonds. 5 photoed headliners. Let's run it back, Robbie. What do you guys say? Nevermore. Quote James Morrissey. Very nice, James. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Edgar Allan Poe. So that a boy, Jimbo. Jimbo. Already got a spot taken on the next Diamond single. We do have a spot taken in that Diamond double as well. So we're moving. We are moving, guys. Let's get that Diamond headliners. Let's get those names in the room tonight. Here we go. More orders coming in. Tyler is also back in that Diamond single box break. So we can revisit what we'll do, Robbie. But we're now down to 9 boxes left. So about to be 8 when the single goes. So that is either the last quad or it's the last quad up. Unless we decide to take the quad down, depending on how things go. But at the current moment, that is the last quad box breakup in this series. So if you want the quad, 4 chances, 4 helmets, just know that'll be the last quad in this break. That lid is sick looking, says Blake. I agree. Oh, I agree. Very sick. I jumped in the black and blue single for the chase, says Ty. Still got some good stuff in that break, Ty. Black and blue single is 7 to go. Black and blue double is actually closer. More likely to break, 5 to go. That black and blue double. So keep it cooking, guys. Obviously, quick reminder, the chase wheel spin, you're only in that list if the break breaks. So obviously our guy Ty needs that single to fill up to be in the chase wheel spin. Put this nice lid back in the box. All right. Joe says do the double. I mean, double does have 2 chances to win. What's great, though, we do have the double and the single up. So different people can get in for different spots, of course. So is Michael in the diamond single as well? I'm not sure, Mr. Tom. Or Mr. Tyler, excuse me. But I know this, Robbie. Diamond single looking like the next break. Because that is what they're buying. I believe the diamond single is now down to 4 to go. So 4 spots to go with that diamond single. That bad boy most definitely going down. Usually the diamonds, Robbie, the double is the most popular. But looks like tonight, they're all over that single box. I mean, $96 for any of these authentics would be a steal. Would be a steal. And then I do see the black and blue double now down to 4. 53 people watching across all 3 platforms. That is Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, guys. Love having you in the break room. What's left in the diamonds? We're down to just 8 boxes left. No, 9 boxes left, excuse me. 5 headliners. Can Michael who? So, yes, Robbie says yes, Tyler. So looks like Michael's in there as well. All right, so diamond single, Robbie. 9 boxes left, 5 headliners left. Jamar Chase Speed Flex is probably worth the most, given it's a Speed Flex. But I mean, Deion Sanders, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brett Favre, C.D. Lamb. I guess what's the second coolest lid in here? Because I think Amon-Ra looks the second coolest. The diamonds, I mean. Emmett's in the vault. So say like Chase is probably number 1 because it's a Speed Flex.
Probably Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Look-wise, it's Amon-Ra for sure. I love that line alternate. I kind of like Deion on the Niners, though, because he had that Defensive Player of the Year season on the Niners. Don't get him in the Niners all that much. Awesome lid. So, Joseph, we did do 1 diamond double. The second diamond double is only 7 to go. And it's the same stuff in that break as the single. 9 boxes left. 5 photo headliners left. Lamb, Favre, Amon-Ra, Deion Sanders, and Jamar Chase. 5 and 9 chance at a headliner. Better than 50%. Those are odds I will take any day of the week. And Hardy saying, great, thank you. You're welcome. And Robbie, looks like that's what they're buying right now, right?
Yep. 3 to go in the single.
All right, let's go.
Jason Korowski. If I said that right, Korowski. About 2 spots in the diamond double. Making it 5 to go in that. Order coming in right now. That is Jason Samorowski.
So it looks like the diamond single and the diamond double are going to be selling here.
And he got into the singles, so 2 to go in that.
All right, guys. Great job knocking out those diamonds. Doing an absolutely terrific job on that break page. All you guys are doing here. Absolutely love it, guys. 3 to go in that black and blue double as well. So I know, Ty, if you want to be in the wheel spin, I might get a spot on that double because that one is going to fill, looks like, Robbie.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it is
Oh, yeah.
8:16. We'll go as long as you guys want tonight. As long as there's orders coming in, we'll be here. Could be 10 o'clock, could be 11, could be 12, but it's going to be at least 9:30. The earliest people would go. It's another hour and 13 minutes, Robbie, at the absolute minimum. In the next hour and 13 minutes, we're knocking off 3 spots, obviously. Knocking off the 3 spots in that B&B. And yeah, I'm good with putting that away because that one not going to go in the video.
We don't do that.
You know what we are doing, though? A diamond single. Looks like it just sold out, Robbie. All right. Diamond single coming up. Single and ready to mingle here. I'll put this in the chat. I believe this is going to be our second diamond single. Diamond single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Michael, is 14 your favorite number? Lucky number? Michael's all over box 14 today. All right, 14 it is, sir. Robbie will get that list finalized, but Michael, 14 should be good, brother, in the diamond single.
What number?
14. And 2 to go in that black and blue double. The 14th's his birthday. There we go. That makes sense. I got to go with the birthday. Makes a lot of sense. I don't blame you one bit. That black and blue's on fire. Michael's is 14. Michael's 14 is my 27. Yeah, Bradley, everyone's got a lucky number. Like I said, each customer, each host has their own preferences. I'm definitely a guy that loves to see you guys calling numbers. Makes it more fun for me to hear the lucky stories behind your favorite numbers. If the wheel works for you, let the wheel cook. But I'm definitely a box number mojo guy, personally. So 14 is off my ticker. And that break coming up in a second. And after that, probably the black and blue double, with us only being 1 lone spot away. Diamond double, 5 to go, will definitely go down as well, guys. So keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. So, Robbie, it's going to be 8 boxes. So when that double goes, it'll put us at 6 boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning right now towards taking down the quad, given the double and the single are moving. But let's see what we do in this first break, and maybe that double, then we can revisit. All right. Michael Hartman, Tyler Hartman, Michael Convey, Angie Nielsen, Andrew Ortiz, Jason Smorowski, and Jason Krozik here. If I butcher any of those names, guys, please let me know. I'm more than happy to make sure I get your name down correctly. All right, 6 times on the way here for our spots. 4, 5, and 6. Jason S. up top. Jason has the NFC North. Tyler Hartman in the NFC South. Jason Kroswick, NFC East. Michael Convey in the NFC West. Michael Hartman's got the AFC North. Jason K in the AFC South. Angie Nielsen, the AFC East. And Andrew Ortiz, you've got the AFC West in the End Zone Diamonds. Box 1-4, 14 coming up, 14 of 30. 5 and 9 chance. 5 and 9 chance at a headliner, Robbie. Odds that are almost too good to be true.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh, baby. Let's go, Jason. It is Amon Ra St. Brown, the Lions alternate authentic, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Amon Ra was top 5 in receiving yards. He was top 5 in catches, top 5 in receiving touchdowns. Awesome authentic lid. I believe he was 3rd in receiving touchdowns this season, Robbie. For me, top 5 receiver in the game, period. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Very nice helmet. Jason S. Mr. St. Brown. That is probably the best get of the show so far. Again, the authentics are worth the most. The best items. Very, very clean, Jason, on the Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's nice, Robbie.
That is nice. I love those alternate logos.
Mm-hmm.
Very slick. Very slick.
I mean, this guy, like, doesn't look like the biggest receiver. Doesn't look like he'd be the best receiver. But, man, you look at the production, the route running. This guy, for me, top 5 receiver in the NFL, Amon-Ra St. Brown. So, man, that's beautiful. Congrats. Very, very clean on Amon-Ra St. Brown. That-a-boy, Jason. That-a-boy. So 4 in 8 chance at a headliner now, Robbie. We did sell out that black and blue double. Brett Favre could be next. We could have C.D. Lamb, Deion Sanders, Jamar Chase. All of those are options. So Rick Reese, which 49er helmet? The 49er helmet on the table is not for sale. It's a Fred Warner authentic. This lid obviously worth quite a bit. You know, talking about $500 more than that, maybe even, Robbie, in that ballpark. It was one for $50 in our practice squad break. So what we run here, Rick, is live breaks. It's a 1 in 8 chance to win for each spot you buy. You buy all 8 spots. You're guaranteed a helmet. You buy 8 spots in a double. You are guaranteed 2 helmets. Doing good, Doug. What's up, my man?
What's up, Dougie?
So, black and blue doubles next. I know we have a lot of people that tune on the stream, Robbie, and they're like, how much is that helmet? Can I buy that helmet? I'm like, the helmet could be worth over $1,000 in many cases. You cannot win it, buy it off us outright. You can enter the break room, though, Robbie, for example, for less than $100 and win helmets worth over $1,000 potentially. It is a 1 in 8 chance to win, though. It is not a guaranteed win unless you buy all 8 spots. All right, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Thank you, says Jason. There we go. Mr. Dirty Phases is Jason. So Anthony, John, Julian, Thomas, Blake, Joshua, and Blake. Black and blue double need 2 box numbers, guys, for the black and blue double box. Who's got them? 2 numbers for the black and the blue. Such an awesome, awesome series, Robbie. But I would go after the diamonds right now. I know we pulled Amon-Ra, but it's still a 4 in 8 chance at a photoed headliner. Diamonds we should knock out until we see all 4 of those headliners. There's not really a weak headliner either. It's Jamar Chase on a speed flex. Maybe the best receiver in the game today. Deion Sanders, some say the best corner ever. Brett Favre, a top 10 quarterback of all time. And then C.D. Lamb, top 3 or 4 receiver in the game. All left in those diamonds. A lot of Penix in this box. Well, there is a Michael Penix Jr. in the pigskin practice squad. That Lions lid is clean. Congrats, says Omar.
I thought I saw mine in Michael Penix.
Right? The talented rookie lefty. All right, Robbie, I'm giving him about 30 seconds in the black and blue. Otherwise,
Let's do it.
I'm going to the wheel here. These guys will be entered into our chase wheel spin, which is going down. Actually, 2 black and blue breaks. We did a single and now the double going down. So appreciate you guys for knocking out that black and that blue.
24 people right now.
Let's go. So black and blue is out of 35. So we'll pull up our 1 to 35 wheel. Spin this bad boy, whatever it lands on. That's how much money you're winning in an Ultimate Autographs gift card. All right, 26. Coming off my ticker. 26 is available, Robbie. 26 in the black and blue.
Where do you see that at?
What?
The number.
No, no one called them, so I'm spinning the wheel.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
I was like, where are you reading these numbers at?
I see the future, Robbie.
26
And 12.
And 12.
Which I think it's the black and blue. I think it's going to be 9. 9 is the closest to 12. Blake wanted wheel anyway.
What was the first one?
26. Which is on the ticker.
Okay, yeah, 26 is good.
And then it landed on 12. I believe 9 is the closest.
9 or 15?
Oh, you have 15 too?
Yeah, 15's on here too.
Okay, let me spin it between that because it's equidistant. 9 and 15. Let me spin that wheel. It is going to be what I thought it was going to be. 9. But we do have 15.
Yeah, we do. Was it off the ticker?
It was off the ticker for some reason.
Do you want to do a quick?
Sure, go ahead. Why not?
So 1, 3.
Yep.
You're calling 9, right?
Mm-hmm. So,
1, 3, 7, 8,
yep.
15, 19, 20, 23.
Hold on. You said, so there's no 16, 17, or 18.
No.
So 15, 19, okay?
20,
Yep.
23.
Okay.
31, 32, and 35.
Okay, perfect. So that ticker is fully updated, guys, and fully correct in that black and blue now. Thank you, Robbie. It's 6 times on the way. 5 and 6. All right. NFC North is Thomas. We got Julian in the NFC South. Blake in the NFC East and NFC West. Anthony AFC North. Blake AFC South. Josh AFC East. And John, you've got the AFC West. Black and blue double. Number 1. 9 out of 35. Black and blue. All right. Ooh. This is perhaps the fastest quarterback of all time. It is Michael Vick. Julian Andrade. Michael Vick full-size replica. Just a slight smudge on the top of the helmet. The only issue with it, again, black and blue slight imperfections. The 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback. He once got runner-up to Peyton Manning and MVP, Robbie, back in his Falcon days. A really nice helmet, Julian. Michael Vick. Mike Vick replica there. And that was a secondary headliner in there. And a good one, Julian Andrade. I mean, if you played the game Madden, this guy was a massive, massive part of your childhood. You know very well, Robbie, whoever played with Michael Vick and the Falcons, they won. Only way you lost is if you played a really, really bad Madden player or you played someone else who was good and they also played with the Falcons. Because, you know, when I first started playing Madden, I was a massive Peyton Manning fan. And I was a Bears fan. So I either played with the Bears or the Colts, Robbie. My brother, who was admittedly wiser than me at the time, he always played with the Falcons. So every time we played head-to-head, he smoked me.
What?
Then I started playing with the Falcons, and it was closer to 50-50. So it was the team that was the problem, because he would always run all over me with Michael Vick. Congrats, says Jacom. Sick thanks, says Julian. Yes.
Nice hit.
You got it, brother. Very nice hit.
Nice hit.
26 is next.
26.
26 in the second black and blue box. This one's a little bit heavier. I know it's in the rep bag, but it's actually a full-size authentic. It's a very clean one. The Pittsburgh Steelers yellow. It is Cam Hayward on the authentic. One of the best defensive tackles in the National Football League. In my opinion, Robbie, without question, a Hall of Famer. He's got 7 Pro Bowls, 4-time All-Pro, 88.5 sacks as a D tackle. He could probably retire tomorrow and make the Hall of Fame, but does not seem like he's retiring anytime soon. 8 more sacks this season. Pro Bowler, first team All-Pro this last season. Yeah, this guy's headed to Canton. Nice job, Anthony, on the Cam Hayward. And again, Robbie, this one I'm not sure. I don't know. I know it's black and blue for slight imperfections. I am struggling a little bit.
I got a
real quick. Examine it real
I have
quick.
a good eagle eye.
Robbie's got the eagle eye for the black and blue.
There it is, right there.
Robbie found it. Okay, yeah, a little bubbling right over the face mask hole, the ear hole, excuse me, rather. You can't even really see it on camera, and you can barely see it in person as well. Very, very slight imperfection, Anthony. About 90% of these helmets in this series, Robbie, are extremely minor imperfections. There might be like a
minor
10% where it's a little bit more serious, but for the most part, very, very minor imperfections. A chance to win the full-size authentics at an even lesser cost.
Just not too long ago, we had the black and blue series. Not this one. A couple black and blue series ago, where we pulled one out, and there was nothing wrong with the helmet. You know what was wrong with it? Wow. Missing earpiece. $12 earpiece you could fix on your own.
Not bad.
And these are what, like $70, $140 for a double.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
lid was probably worth like maybe $600-700.
Yeah.
A $12 earpiece.
Worth it.
That's a steal.
That's a steal.
That's a steal.
I agree. It's a big time steal. So a little bit lower price point. The black and blue is basically like the diamond helmets. High level authentic helmets that are typically $96 a spot, only $70 because of these slight imperfections. That's the single box we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of singles, diamond single is 5 to go. Diamond double is 5 to go.
Got the Hart brothers in.
Now we do have in the black and blue, there's some reps in there. It's a full-size mixer. It is all authentics in the diamonds. Every single box is a full-size authentic. We're actually now down to 8 left, Robbie, in here. And 4 headliners left. CeeDee Lamb, Brett Favre, Deion Sanders, and Jamar Chase available. So it's a Speed Flex Jamar Chase with that sick yellow visor. Potentially that lid worth over $1,000, Robbie. You can get it for $96 in the diamond single. In fact, if you buy out the whole single and you snag Jamar Chase, you would still profit. I mean, even for a Favre, a Lamb, or a Deion, I would argue buying out the break, Robbie, worth it.
Well,
if you win one of those, of course.
As so much as even to buy just half the break.
Yeah.
It's still worth it.
50% chance. There's very few helmets in there that are not worth at least half the spots.
Mm-hmm.
So, an awesome, awesome series in the diamonds. So,
this is cool.
Rick asking, I'm new to this. How do I do this? So, Rick, I'll drop our live break page link in, man. And this is where you buy your spots. You have a 1 in 8 chance to win for each spot you buy. Pay attention, by the way, Rick. If it says double box break, there's 2 boxes coming out. If it says single box break, there's 1 box coming out. If it says quad box break, there's 4 boxes coming out. You could win in a double box break 2 items with 1 spot. For example, in the practice squad, you land in the NFC North, you can snag a David Montgomery. Actually, we pulled the Jordan Love, excuse me. Let's give a better example. How about the NFC North? Yeah, David Montgomery Speed Flex, then a Justin Jefferson full-size helmet. Those 2 lids combined worth close to $2,000. Get it for less than like 100 on the dot, I believe, Robbie, is the double box. So 1 in 8 chance to win for each spot you buy. Divisions are randomized. You don't pick your division, you don't pick your team. But if you do win, you could win up to 2 helmets in a double box break with 1 spot. So Bradley's dropping in his email for contacting him on some autograph memorabilia. 6 to go in that practice squad, 4 to go in that diamond double, 4 to go in that diamond single. So that'll put us at 5 boxes left. So let's see what happens, Robbie. We could possibly do 1 quad and a single, or we can take the quad down and do 2 doubles and a single for the final 5 boxes. But once that double goes, once that single goes, we'll go from 8 boxes down to 5 boxes in the diamonds. So, running out of boxes, man. 50% chance at a headliner, Robbie. Those are odds I always like. Even as a Bears fan, man, maybe it's because I'm a Bears fan I can appreciate him, because this dude, Brett Favre, I know, Robbie, growing up, every time the Bears and Packers played, they would put that darn stupid graphic up of all the starts in a row for Brett Favre and how many Bear quarterbacks have started in that time. Every time. It would drive me nuts as a Bears fan, because I'm like, what the heck? This dude has been this good for this long, and we've had how many quarterbacks? A dozen, 2 dozen, maybe more? Yeah, this guy, you were not taking Brett Favre out of a football game. One of the toughest sons of guns out there, the great Brett Favre. Always a great item for any Packer fan, or any football fan for that matter, Brett Favre. So let's get it. Robbie, would you agree with this? I don't think there's a better autograph of any modern receiver than Jamar Chase. The look of it, right? And that's an impeccable penmanship, by the way, on Jamar Chase.
That is.
All right?
That is. I love Jamar Chase's singing. As a matter of fact, his signature has gotten better. Because if you looked at his early signatures, it's really small. As the years got over, or I should say as the months got, passed over, the signatures got bigger. Look at it. It's a big, bold Jamar Chase, no longer small. If you do have anything that's Jamar Chase, let us know in the comments. If you have something that's small to where it is now.
When I think bigger. Too, I think it depends too. When you got an authentic, a Speedflex especially worth the most. You have a little more room on the Speedflex, Robbie.
Yes,
a little bit more room on that Speedflex for Jamar Chase. So, let me know. And Bradley's got the info on the trading stuff, guys. If you want to read Bradley's message right there. Always happy to help the guys out and get some more helmets. I can personally vouch for Bradley Williams. He's had no issues trading in our community. One of the many, many awesome people, Robbie, in our break room. And I will say, obviously, eBay is a very popular spot to put stuff up. Sometimes on eBay, you don't know who you're working with. You don't know who you're dealing with, who you're selling with, who you're trading with. I like our community, Robbie, because in my experience, all our customers are legit. You're not getting ripped off in this break room.
No.
Whereas on eBay, again, for the most part, you're good. But there is going to be people out there on eBay trying to rip you off.
Oh, yeah.
They are going to put some fake memorabilia out there. You will buy it, and you could get screwed. That's why if you're looking to buy stuff, my first recommendation is the Ultimate Autographs live break page. When the awesome stuff in our break room, we know for sure everything we offer is authenticated, everything is certified, everything is legit. Your second best option for getting helmets, Robbie, would be probably talk to people in the chat. The guys that have won the helmets in our break room, that is probably your second best bet. So the top recommendations for buying, selling, and trading Ultimate Autographs. 3 spots to go in that diamond single. 3 spots to go. Knocking on that door. 4 to go in the double box. So do think some diamonds are coming up? Who wants to see these fire diamond lids, man? Like I said, Jamar Chase, Deion Sanders, CeeDee Lamb, Brett Favre, 4 and 8 chance at a headliner at a full-size authentic. Couple other series to not forget. The practice squad. We've done a few boxes already in the practice squad. We have only pulled 2 headliners. If you're a Niner fan, I'm sorry. Joe Montana, Fred Warner, perfect example why you should not wait. If you like a team, if you like a player, get in right away. If you're not a Niner fan, then just about everything is left. We also pulled a Jordan Love mini, but we have the licensed Salute the Service jersey, Eric Dickerson. Then everything else in here, Robbie, is a full-size helmet as far as photo headliners. Howie Long, Speed Flex. Amari Cooper, Speed Flex. Justin Jefferson, full-size rep. David Montgomery, Speed Flex with the Knuckles inscription. Roger Staubach, Speed Flex. Jared Allen, authentic. LaDainian Tomlinson, authentic. And then Michael Penix Jr., authentic, the rookie quarterback. With these secondary headliners, about a 50% chance at a headliner. Again, Speed Flex helmet's worth $700 or more without the auto. You add the auto, you add the inscriptions, the visors. A lot of these are worth $900, $1,000, maybe even more. Get them for as low as $50 in the practice squad or $100 in the double. I mean, imagine snagging Montgomery and Jay Jettas in the NFC North double up. 2 of the most popular players today, and that'd be a nice double up. Imagine getting LaDainian Tomlinson. I mean, LaDainian Tomlinson is the coolest running back of all time. He's one of the best ever, second all time in rushing touchdowns, but he is the dang-don coolest running back to ever play the game, Robbie. LaDainian Tomlinson. Howie Long, Speed Flex as well. You take the OT Authentic, the Long Speed Flex. They're worth north of $1,500 combined, pushing $2,000 for just $100 in that practice squad. I mean, there's never been a cooler running back than Tomlinson for me. The visor, the swag, and the guy was different. Mr. Hardy saying, come on, guys, let's close out that diamond single. Let's do it. Diamond single, like I said, only 3 spots left. Let's get that knocked out. And then one break we are sleeping on right now, I would say, is the vault. I know we have a pairing up. The double is 1 from the new, 1 from the old. The quad is 2 from the new, 2 from the old. But every single headliner left in this new series, aesthetically, Robbie, heck, maybe even value-wise, the 2 best lids in the break room reside in the vault. NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith, on that ripped Cowboy Speed Flex. That helmet is insane. That player is insane. Emmitt Smith on the flex. We do have this beautiful Jamar Chase Speed Flex. I mean, we have the white. We have the black. We have the orange on that Tiger helmet. Again, triple crown, Robbie, this season. What an incredible season for Jamar Chase. Him and Joe Burrow just getting started. Every headliner left in that series, by the way, guys. Every single headliner in the vault. That Chase, that Smith, $1,500 plus bucks, maybe more in value. But I mean, all these photo headliners authentic. Got so many great quarterbacks. Montana, Bradshaw, Elway, Warren Moon, Speed Flex. I love the Cowboy amp. A pretty rare autograph in the room, Deion Sanders. So practice squad, vault, diamonds, the top 3 breaks right now. Who's getting in? Who's making things happen? I am seeing 5 to go now in that practice squad double, 3 to go in the diamond single, and 4 to go in the diamond double. 57 people watching across all 3 platforms. That is Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Let me know, guys. Let me know what we're feeling here in the break room. I'm going to make a a call out here, Robbie.
What's that?
I'm making a prediction.
Ooh.
Next diamond single, CD Lamb.
Ooh.
That's my
CD
prediction.
Lamb? Okay.
Kyle Cassius, the old vault, has no headliners left. We do have one vault key left, but it is no headliners left in the old one. Let me update the new one. Yep, the new one is already up as well. Everything left. We have not done a box yet in the new one, Kyle. Every single headliner left in the new one. There is 3 boxes in the old one that will not be headliners, but I mean, that quad box, you get 2 new headliners. The double, you get potentially a headliner as well.
Yep.
Not 2 headliners, but possibility
Possibility.
at 2 headliners. And I mean, we say it all the time. Kyle's seen it many times. The best helmet will often go in that pairing.
Yep.
For example, last week, we had a Mahomes Speed Flex in a vault pairing. Very first box in the new series. Mahomes Speed Flex.
Oh, wow.
So, I don't know. I know there's this like negative energy towards the pairings. I'm gonna wait till it's all in there. You could be missing out on a speed flex if you wait too long, right? So Danny Esquivel, I would email customer service, my man. I do not do any shipping. I do see that there was tracking added to your order. So if it happened to get lost, Danny, I would email customer service. They'll take care of you, brother. High Tide dropping trade offers as well. Kyle says he wants the 3-in-1. Okay, I got you. 3-in-1 adds more value. Who's the person right now in the 2-in-2, Robbie? If you don't mind checking when you get a second.
Sure.
The Vault 2, I think it's Josh.
The vault?
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't do 3-in-1 right now, Kyle, because we already have the 2-in-2 bought into.
Just Joshua Simmons.
Joshua Simmons. But I'm open to 3-in-1 in the future, Kyle. I get what you mean, 3-in-1, but we do have that 2-in-2 already bought into. So we cannot put a 3-in-1 up at the current moment. I mean, technically, if Josh wants to get 2 spots in the 2-in-2, we can take the quad down, but that's only up to Josh. Because if Josh wants to keep a spot in there, we cannot offer the 3-in-1 because we only have 3 helmets left, and 2 of those are being delegated in that quad box. But I got you, Kyle. We'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for sure. And yeah, Danny, I would contact customer service. Let me drop that link in for you, my man. I did look up that order for him, Robbie. It does look like it's already been sent out. It all depends on the players in the room, Kyle. I know you're in the room. Obviously, Anthony, Ronnie, Craig, Josh not in the room right now. 3-in-1, 2-in-2 with big dogs in the room have no problem selling. So Hardy wants the diamond single, 3 more. Looks like multiple guys attacking that practice squad double, Robbie. That's 3 to go as well.
Singles 2 to go now.
Singles 2 to go. You're welcome, Danny. You are very, very welcome, sir. I would check the tracking number in the email, Danny, though. Looks like they did add tracking for you, so I will check that first. If it does not get to you in the next day or 2, though, I would email customer service. What's up, Drew Devanzo?
Hey, what's up, Devanzo?
Drew's a big-time Niner fan. I got news for Drew. A lot of Niners in the break room.
Yeah.
Joe Montana on that Flash Authentic and that new vault. We did pull the Montana jersey in the practice squad, but there is a Montana jersey as well in the jersey series. Also, speaking of Niners, here's something we don't get in the break room. Deion Sanders on the Niners, man. Drew, Deion Sanders, Niners Authentic. 8 boxes left, 4 headliners left. Lamb, Favre, Sanders, and Chase. 4 and 8 chance at a headliner in the Diamonds. Black and blue, Emmitt Smith, Edgerrin James, and a secondary headliner, Matt Reiner left. I believe it's 11 boxes left in the black and blue, Drew. Probably Drew's best bet right now is getting in the diamond single or the diamond double for a chance at Deion Sanders.
Yep.
Now, Robbie, Deion Sanders' best season actually was with the Niners. He had 6 picks, multiple touchdowns on defense. For all the great seasons in Atlanta and in Dallas, among other teams, his one defensive player of the year came in the one season he played in San Francisco, Deion Sanders. So, I'm just saying.
Wow.
That was his best season. Iconic season for Deion on the 49ers. You got to have a Deion Sanders lid if you're a Niner fan because of how good he was on the Niners back then. So, 50% chance at a headliner in the final 8 boxes in the diamonds. You can actually look the stats up, Robbie. Let's see. Deion Sanders. I like how his baseball stats pop up, too.
Oh, everything comes up on them.
All right, so you look at the 94 season with the Niners, which I believe he finished 3rd in MVP voting, Robbie.
3rd, wow.
As a defensive guy. He was a Pro Bowler, a first-team AP All-Pro, Defensive Player of the Year. He had 303 yards in return yards, Robbie, for his picks. He had 6 picks for 303 yards. 93-yard pick.
Wow.
3 defensive touchdowns. I mean, that is what? He was getting more than 50 yards on interception return in 94. Deion Sanders. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool if you ask me for Mr. Primetime. He was a great returner as well in the return game.
Yeah, he was.
So, guy did everything. Let's see, 96. Maybe that year he didn't return as much with Dallas, but then you look at the playoffs that year. The Niners won the Super Bowl that year, Robbie. In 94, won the Super Bowl. Beast in the playoffs as well. So, here we go. Playoff defense. Let's see. Yeah, he had 2 interceptions in the 3 playoff games, man. So this guy was very, very key on their Super Bowl run. Prime time on the Niners.
And we got that double box practice squad coming up.
Double box practice squad. Thank you guys for the fill. Diamond single, just 2 spots to go. That'll definitely fill up. So practice squad double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. First come, first serve in that practice squad double. We got Rob Burnett, Angie Nielsen, Blake Bratcher, Chris Ripka, Jason Smorosky, and Blake Bratcher. Practice squad double number 3. Let's go. Like I said, Robbie, hot break tonight, the practice squad.
Yep.
Only headliners gone are actually the ones on the table right now. Let me show these off real quick. Take the common intro down. Fred Warner Authentic, the Joe Montana jersey, and the Jordan Love Mini. Every other headliner, guys, in the practice squad, still available. Come and get it. So Angie wants 10. Sounds good, Angie. This is a double box. So one more. One more time. Who's got it? Who's got the box number? Show me something good. So 10 and what, Angie? Rob, Blake, Chris, Jason, Blake, Jason as well. Let me know, guys, what number you would like. We have 10. Yeah, 10 is the number. But 10 and one more, I said. One more. If I don't get a number in the next 15 to 20 seconds, I'll go to the wheel. How about 12? 10 and 12. You You got 12, Robbie? "12 is on my ticker, so you're good. The Fred Warner Drew. 12 is coming up. Fred Warner was won by Blake Bratcher. He got the Fred Warner Authentic in that practice squad break. All right, Rob down to Blake, guys. Good luck. Practice squad double number 3. Double the boxes, double the fun in the practice squad.
All right.
All right, guys. 5 and 6 clicks. 6 is the dice roll. And we got Rob Burnett in the NFC North, Chris Ripka, NFC South. It is Blake Bratcher, NFC East, NFC West. Jason Smarowski, AFC North. Rob Barnett, AFC South. We got Blake, AFC East, and Angie, AFC West. 2 boxes on deck in the practice squad. 10 and 12. Pigskin Prestige. Looks like a mini helmet here. Mini helmet coming up. We got the Charger Boats. We got Joe Alt, their first round pick. Very, very talented, terrific offensive lineman, Angie Nielsen. Congrats on Joe Alt. And if there's one thing, you know, if you watch the Super Bowl, you learn how important having an offensive lineman is. Because Patrick Mahomes, did he play his best game? He did not, Robbie. Had some uncharacteristic throws. He never had a chance, though. The Eagles were in his face all day. You got to protect your quarterback. The Chargers got Joe Alt with the 5th overall pick, Robbie, and a very, very good pick because this guy's going to have a great career for many, many years. He was part of the all-rookie team, former All-American in college. You got to protect the quarterback. Nice job, Angie. Joe Alt. And that Charger team made the playoffs this season. They have a great coach. They have a great quarterback. They have a great offensive lineman in Joe Alt. The foundation is there for the Chargers. I do think they'll be back in the playoffs. They play, obviously, in the Chiefs division, so winning the division is going to be tough, but playoff appearance, something this Charger team could definitely do. Diamond single. Robbie, that's what I want in the Bears draft. Everyone's talking about, you know, getting defensive ends, Ashton Genty. All I want for the Bears, Robbie, with their first pick, get an offensive lineman.
Oh, they are.
They better.
They are.
They better.
With that 10th pick, they're either going to try to trade up to get the best offensive line, or stay at 10 and hope that their
They get
top
the second best guy.
their top target is still available.
Right.
Regardless who that top target is, we have yet to see the draft order.
You got
or
to
the draft
respect
class.
the offensive lineman, man.
You do.
These dudes get the job done. D-line, O-line. I would argue that besides the quarterback, those might be the most important positions.
Yeah.
They definitely matter big time. All right, the second box is also a mini helmet. Also a mini helmet. A guy that does a little bit of blocking himself. One of the best fullbacks. You know what? Let's say it the way it is. The best fullback in the game.
Yeah.
8 straight Pro Bowls. It is Kyle Juszczyk on the Salute the Service mini. Blake Bratcher, another win. Kyle Juszczyk. It is reigning 49ers right now in the break room.
Yeah, it is.
Robbie. So that Deion Sanders in the Diamonds could be next. Got a Joe Montana in the vault. There's a 49er kind of night in the room tonight. Nice job, Blake, on Kyle Juszczyk. Those headliners getting better and better odds in that practice squad, man.
And then that single is up for you right after that.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Diamond single, we got Tyler, Michael, Blake, Anthony, and Tim in here. Diamond single number 3. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Let's see if it's prime time. If it's Brett Favre time. Jamar Chase on the Speed Flex. All options here as we got box 10 from Tyler Hartman. Thank you, Ty.
I think we already did 10. Oh, no. It's right here.
10 is there. Thank you, Robbie. 10 is coming up. Tyler down to Tim. Let's have some fun here in the diamond single box. Single and ready to mingle, the diamonds are. All right, 6 clicks. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Michael Convey, you've got the NFC North. Tim Hike, NFC South. Michael Hartman, NFC East. Blake Bratcher, NFC West. Tyler Hartman, AFC North. Tim Hike, AFC South. Anthony Serrano, AFC East. And Tyler Hartman in the AFC West. Box 10 of 30 in the diamonds here. What do we got? 4 and 8 chance at a photoed headliner. Is it Favre time? Michael hope so. Is it Sanders, Dion, NFC West? Blake hope so. Jamar Chase is AFC North for Tyler. And CD Lamb would be NFC East for Michael Hartman. Oh, man. Here we go. Beautiful salute to service. It is CD Lamb on the Cowboy Authentic.
You called it.
Got it. Called it. Fanatic certified. Beckett QR code. You're right, Robbie. Had a feeling Lamb is coming up for Michael Hartman.
You said the next single,
There he is.
CD Lamb's going to come out.
If only I had made the Super Bowl picks as good. You know, Robbie, I had this written down on my Super Bowl card. I had 3 bets I wanted to make, and decided to only make one of them. I had Mahomes 250 plus yards, which I got.
Okay.
I would have had it right, and I would have had the Xavier Worthy over on receiving yards and anytime touchdown. Would have got all the bets. Instead, I put all my money on the Chiefs and messed that up. So it's always whenever there's no money on the line, you're always right. When the money's in there, you're always wrong. I was right this time, though. CD Lamb, beautiful salute to service authentic. 4 straight Pro Bowls, Robbie. 2-time second-team All-Pro. A first-team All-Pro in 2023. Led the league in catches in 2023. One of the best receivers in the game. Michael Hartman. Nice win, as William Maynard says, on the salute to service CD Lamb. Got a little receiver theme here. Lamb next to Amon-Ra. Some of the best receivers in the NFL, Robbie. That is nice right there. Very, very nice. So the Favre salute to service still out there. The Jamar Chase salute to service still out there. The Deion Sanders Niners still out there. So there is plenty of stuff to chase. Actually, I'll let this one marinate a little bit. I'll probably put the Amon-Ra up in a second. Let this one marinate, though, on the CD Lamb. Talented receiver out of Oklahoma, the 17th overall pick. I know Dallas in recent years has gotten some guys wrong, some picks wrong, some players wrong in free agency. This is one of these they got right. Say what you will about Jerry Jones. He got this one right, Robbie, with CD Lamb. Guy is an absolute beast.
Oh, yeah, he is.
So, 7 boxes left now. So, as it stands right now, Robbie, we can always revisit this. But as it currently stands, we have 7 boxes left. The single, double, and quad are the last 3 breaks in that series. Now, let's just say we knock out that double. We pull a couple headliners. We might opt to take the quad down. But as it currently stands, the quad up right now, 8 to go. The single up right now, 8 to go. And this double with 4 to go are the final 3 breaks in the series. So, 7 boxes left. 3 headliners left. Brett Favre, Deion Sanders, Jamar Chase. Imagine a pickup football game with Favre, Dion in their prime going up against Jamar Chase, who is currently in his prime.
Ooh.
You have Brett Favre throwing the ball, known for tons of touchdown passes, Robbie, but also tons of picks.
Yep.
Jamar Chase, known for catches left and right. Deion Sanders, known for tons of picks himself. So Favre throwing the ball, Jamar Chase his receiver, Deion Sanders the corner. Who wins that battle? Isn't that tough?
Yeah,
That's tough.
that's a tough matchup right there. Yeah.
That's tough. I would say in today's era with today's rules, I might take Jamar Chase and Brett Favre. I would say back in Deion's era, I might take Deion Sanders. That's how close it is. Because obviously these days, you know, things are called in the offense's favor.
Oh yeah.
So I think Jamar probably, you know, Deion could get away with more back then. Deion could probably give him a nice little shove, maybe a little tug. It wouldn't get called back then. In this day, with the NFL rules, Jamar Chase, there's really not much stopping him. Not much stopping this young man. So I'm guessing that diamond double is going to be next, Robbie.
Yeah, it's one to go.
One to go on that diamond double. And then, guys, in the practice squad, we have done 3 doubles and 1 single. 7 boxes in the practice squad. 23 boxes left. Dickerson, Howie Long, Cooper, Jettas, Montgomery, Staubach, Jared Allen, Daniel Tomlinson, Michael Penix Jr. 9 photoed headliners in 23 boxes. Almost 50%. With the 3 secondary headliners, 12 and 23. Better than a 50% chance at a headliner in the practice squad. I would love to see that, though. Favre with Chase and Sanders on the playground, man. That'd be electric.
It'd be so electric.
I actually think Brett Favre, you know, without, you know, being tackled, right? If there was no offensive line, no defensive line, Favre could still probably sling it, Robbie.
No, he probably would.
I know Deion does have that toe problem. So obviously Jamar would probably cook the current age Deion. But the prime Deion, prime was different. Kyle, to be honest, by far the lowest selling series in our break room history has been hockey. We might try a goalie mask series when it comes to Stanley Cup playoffs. Right now, we're focused more on our football items. I know our series buying team is working overtime. I'll put it that way, Robbie. So we'll work on maybe getting you a goalie mask series come the Stanley Cup, and then we'll see if it sells out. If it does well, Robbie, maybe we'll try it again.
Mm-hmm.
But our bread and butter right now, at the current moment, is the football. But I have it down, Kyle. I have it written down in my ideas folder. Again, look for that probably come the Stanley Cup playoffs. I know Kyle would be in. I'm not sure who else would be in, Robbie. But those goalie masks are in the 1 and 4. So if you like the goalie masks, they will be in future 1 and 4s. Yeah, there's usually at least one in the 1 and 4 a series, Kyle. I know in particular, Robbie, I'll be honest, there's typically a Marc-Andre Fleury hockey mask in every 1 and 4 we run.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's a Penguin mask or a Minnesota Wild mask, Marc-Andre Fleury mask is like a staple as a filler hit in that series. We are sold out on the Diamond Double. Diamond Double number 2, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Ricky says Luka tonight, Lakers debut. That should be fun to watch. Lakers are
Apparently
12.5
it's
point
now.
favorites.
If you read the headline,
Is it probable?
they say probable now.
You know, did you hear what ESPN did?
What?
They kicked off a college basketball game to like ESPN 2 just so they can have Luka's debut over the weekend. Luka didn't play. LeBron didn't play. The Lakers won anyway, but there was no Luka, no LeBron. They changed their scheduling just for that debut.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
ESPN does have it tonight at 9:30.
Yeah, they do.
Hopefully Luka plays. We got 3 and 30 on the box numbers.
3 and 30.
Yeah, that'll definitely be an anticipated debut. We do get Luka Doncic sometimes in our 1 and 4 in basketball only series. Cannot wait to see how him and LeBron work together because they are very similar players, very ball dominant, guys that do a lot of ISOs. You know, obviously really good passers of the ball, but they're both pick and roll players. So I don't know if it's going to be like this possession you take it, this possession I take it, but definitely looking forward to seeing how Luka fits with the Lakers. Yeah, Austin Reeves, Polo. My very first job out of college, I worked at the ABC station in Jonesboro, Arkansas. At the time, Robbie, Austin Reeves was at a local high school, a small town of about 3,000 people, Robbie.
Wow.
And I covered Austin Reeves in high school basketball. And I saw him drop 50 points in a high school game.
Get out
live
of here.
in person.
Holy moly.
So that kid is special. I wouldn't say after this year, Ricky. And Ricky says LeBron has to be gone after the year. Only reason the trade makes sense. I mean, if LeBron plays another 2 years in LA even, the Luka Doncic trade makes sense because he's 25. Whether it's this year or next year, LeBron leaves, you've got a bona fide superstar for the next 10, 15 years in Luka Doncic.
Oh, he'll be on minutes restriction tonight.
Ah, okay.
So he will play, but he'll play on some minutes.
Depending on when we get off, I might try to check out some of that game. Figure it's an NBA game. They shouldn't be talking too much about the Super Bowl, Robbie. So my ESPN boycott maybe can skip that.
Maybe.
Oh, we have a correction. Michael was not in this break. You're good, Michael. So need one more box. 30 is going back. 3 is good. Let me put 30 back on the ticker. Joseph, Jason, Rob, Robert, Blake, and Tyler. I need one more box. 30 is available because Michael's not in the break. Appreciate you, Michael, for apologizing.
Give me 30 back.
Yeah, you can have 30 back, Robbie. I do need one more box then.
Not getting it unless someone calls 30.
I'll be in the next one, he says. Thought I was in this one. Looks like Joseph, Jason, Rob, Robert, Blake, and Tyler. So first come, first serve on the second box. 1, 12, 25, 26, 29, and 30.
Oh, okay. You did put it. Oh, you didn't even take it off yet.
No, I did, and I put it back on.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So let me put this in here. Drop me a box number. Yeah, Austin's a beast, Polo. His brother also really good. His brother a little bit shorter, Robbie. So he plays pro basketball in Europe. So wasn't quite good enough for the NBA. 12 in the other box. Brandon says, fly, Eagles, fly. Mahomes will never be the GOAT. Brady will forever be the GOAT. I mean, like I said, Brandon, it remains to be seen. Right now, Brady is currently the GOAT. No doubt about that. At the age of 29, Mahomes has more MVPs, more All-Pros, more Pro Bowls, and the exact same amount of Super Bowls as Brady. So, Mahomes has a lot of work to do, but he is currently on pace to be the GOAT. Does it mean he'll be the GOAT? I have no idea. The Mahomes and Brady debate is far from being settled. But at the current stage, without a doubt, on February 10th, 2025, right now Brady's the GOAT. In 10 years, Robbie, we could have a different answer.
Oh, yeah.
But I never look at one game. One game never decides the GOAT debate. So if you think the Mahomes-Brady debate is over, you're very much mistaken. Because if Mahomes wins 8 championships, 5 MVPs, that could all still be done. So 12 was first from T. Hardy. I know Blake said 30 is fine, but we do go with the first one we saw, which is 12. So 3 and 12 coming up, guys, in the Diamond Double. One of the most exhausting debates is the GOAT debate. And I think a lot of these networks need coverage, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
Because even if Mahomes won that game, he would have 4 championships. Brady has 7. I'm a Mahomes fan. No matter what happened Sunday, whether it was good or bad for the Chiefs, the GOAT debate is far from over. It is just getting started. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Brady has 4 playoff games with 3 picks or more. Every single athlete has an off game. The GOAT debate is very, very much in action. One guy that was in the GOAT debate probably about 15 years ago, Robbie, Brett Favre. I mean, when he retired, he had the most passing yards, the most passing touchdowns. Brett Favre had all the records. I don't know about GOAT, but he's definitely top 10. Brett Favre is available in this series. Yo, there we go, Blake. Blake says Brady's my favorite player. Watched him come back and beat Atlanta here in Houston. Greatest comeback of all time. To witness it live was amazing. That is definitely the greatest comeback in NFL history, given the setting. We'll know in 10 to 12 years exactly, Ricky. Let's talk about this GOAT debate in 10 to 12 years. That's when we'll have a better idea. But definitely score one for the Brady fans. I'll be honest. Score one for the Brady fans this weekend. 3 coming up. 3 of 30. I don't think Tom Brady's ever had an offensive line like that one that Mahomes has had, though, Robbie. No doubt about it. Big guys up front make a big difference. All right, full-size authentic coming up. Ooh. This is a beautiful flash.
Ooh, another flash.
Now, this guy, he'll never be Mahomes or Brady. But though these guys will never be this man, probably the best running quarterback of all time, it is Michael Vick on the Falcon Flash Authentic. Joseph Stewart, he was pushing hard for the Diamond Double. Joseph is like, let's do Diamond Double. Let's do Diamond Double. Joseph, it paid off. The 4-time Pro Bowler, the Madden GOAT, Michael Vick. When I think of Michael Vick, I think of 3 moments, Robbie. I think of the touchdown run against the Vikings where 2 guys running each other.
Yeah.
I think of him going into Lambeau Field and being the first road quarterback to win a playoff game at Lambeau Field over Brett Favre and the Packers. I also think of that throw we had on Monday Night Football as a Falcon to Deshaun Jackson, as an Eagle. Deshaun Jackson, maybe the best throw I've ever seen in NFL history. On a line, 60-something yards in the air for a touchdown. Monday Night Football, Eagles, and at the time, Redskins. It was amazing. Deshaun Jackson play, incredible. That's dope, Joseph.
Deshaun Jackson threw the touchdown?
No, Vic to Deshaun Jackson.
Oh. I don't remember that one.
Right? Polo needs a Michael Vick. Yeah, look it up. Monday Night Football, Michael Vick, Deshaun Jackson, who are now both college football coaches, of all places. All right, Michael Vick. So we are now down to 6 boxes left. 3 headliners left. Brett Favre, Deion Sanders, and Jamar Chase Speedflex. Ooh, Brandon, that is a very hot take. I think a very, very bad take, Brandon, personally. I don't think the dynasty's over. The team won 15 games. They'll need to get some better offensive line help. But I think the dynasty is far from over, Brandon. But that's fine. Like I always say, Robbie, we're definitely open to any opinions. I could not disagree more with Brandon. But he says Mahomes will not make another Super Bowl ever. All right, we'll see, Brandon. He's currently 4-7 Super Bowls in his career, but Brandon says never again. I mean, I will say this. Dan Marino got to a Super Bowl early in his career. Everyone said he'd be back. He was never back. So you never want to take Super Bowl appearances for granted, but I do think Mahomes will be back for sure. Brandon obviously does not think that. Be Edry in the house. All right. What do we got in the next box? Next box. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. It is Brett Favre on the Salute to Service Authentic. One thing Brett Favre has done that Brady never did, that Mahomes never did, Peyton Manning never did, Robbie. In fact, I don't think anyone's ever done it. He won 3 straight MVPs. Rob Barnett, Brett Favre Authentic. Very, very nice for Rob. That is clean, man. Clean lid. One of the best quarterbacks ever, Brett Favre. Face paint day,
Nice.
Alex, probably on a day that Colin and I could work out on being the same show together. So I know next week, tomorrow, I have a review to do. I'll probably be in late for the 3 p.m. show. A lot of job interviews and reviews, Alex, but we'll definitely at some point do this face paint. I'm targeting next Tuesday as a potential day. Maybe I can sneak in and be on the last 15 minutes of Colin's show, but we'll see. Definitely a time that Colin and I are both in the break room together. Colin does still owe me from a previous bet, Alex. He owes me the
Robbie.
Mizzou jersey. Well, Alex and Robbie both, yeah. I looked over at you, but Alex is in the chat, so my bad. So we'll see. Maybe Colin will wear the Mizzou jersey from the Mizzou, Illinois bet, and I'll wear the Eagles face paint. It is coming, though. It is coming. We'll definitely organize it for my man Colin. Yep, that is true, Jared. Mahomes' grandfather is in the hospital on hospice, so
Ooh.
wish him all the best luck on that. Very, very tough week for Mahomes on and off the field. My only take on Brandon's comment, and I'm going to say this about the all-time greats, Robbie, because all-time great players are built different. Tom Brady, case in point. I don't know if you remember, Brady had a bad game against the Chiefs when he was 37, and Max Kellerman, the talk show guy, said Brady was done. Brady had a couple bad games. He was getting older, looked like he was done. Went on to win, 3 Super Bowls, 4 Super Bowls after that statement. So Brandon's statement of Mahomes, one bad game in the Super Bowl, he'll be fine. The all-time greats will recover, no doubt about that. It certainly didn't help, but I think the main reason Mahomes played bad is he was rattled. Even the best get rattled. If your team does not block for you, it makes it very difficult as a quarterback. His team did not block for him. It's the same thing with Brady, ironically, Robbie. The only way to beat Brady and Mahomes is pressure them. Because even Brady against the Giants in the Super Bowls, he couldn't beat that pass rush.
Nope.
Because if you give these guys any time to throw, they will shred you to pieces. But if you get in their face, there's not a quarterback that can do anything with less than 2 seconds to throw.
Nope.
I
I don't care how good you are.
Yes. It's tough.
It's tough.
And the
We
Eagles,
saw it last night.
even if Mahomes played his best last night, they were not going to win that game.
No.
Because nobody blocked a dang in that game. So, yeah, looked tired last night, Brandon, and that Eagles D was a beast. Yeah. Again, guys, quarterbacks, the most valuable autographs. We pull an offensive lineman, and everyone's like, I don't want an offensive lineman. You can't win without offensive linemen.
Nope.
It's the truth of football. If your line does not block, you will not win football games.
You don't have a foundation.
Yes.
You don't have a house.
You don't have a house, Robbie.
and you need offensive linemen and you need defensive
Yes.
linemen. You know,
The battle of the trenches.
you do.
Yeah, what's crazy, you're right, William. What's crazy, they didn't even blitz.
Yeah, that was they're the 6th team to not blitz in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's
The
crazy.
Eagles.
D-line was so dominant yesterday, says Bradley, nobody would have had a chance under center. Yeah, I agree. And Burrow does throw under pressure every play, Todd. Burrow, for all the records he set, was not in the playoffs. So you got to have an offensive line to make the playoffs. So absolutely. Dickerson jersey is still in the practice squad, says Kyle Smith. In some ways, football is a very, very simple game. Very, very simple game.
All right.
I mean, even like you look at Jared,
Single.
you look at Jared Goff. The Lions blocked from all year. Jared Goff looked like Peyton Manning this year. You give a quarterback some time to throw, good things will happen. What's coming up next?
Diamond single.
Diamond single.
Number 4.
So actually, Robbie,
This should be the last single.
last single. Do we still have the quad up?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see what we'll do after this single break.
We'll see.
We can do one quad to close out the series and one shoot, or we can talk to the chat about a double, two doubles, a double, and a single. Let's revisit here. Oh, yeah, Eagles did deserve it, Jared. I'm a Chief fan. The Eagles were no doubt the better team last night. I do think, not a good game for the Chiefs. I think KC will be better. They'll address the offensive line. But Eagles were definitely the better team for sure. What's up, Amber? Hi, Kamen and Robbie. What's going on?
Hi, Amber.
Diamond Single, Thaddeus Lincoln, Michael Convey, Robert Reese, Blake Bratcher, and Jason Krauswick here. Who's got a number in the Diamond Single? 1, 25, 26, 29, and 30. 5 numbers left. 2 headliners left. Dion and Jamar Chase in
All right,
here.
now we'll go with 30.
Now we'll go with 30. Thank you, Michael. Michael Convey. Uh-oh, Amber. What's wrong? You all right? Just got home from the ER. Was in there for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Did she tell us what's wrong?
Something happened over the weekend, I think.
That does not sound good. I'll be okay. Yeah, Saquon got a ring, which is crazy because, the Chiefs' defense stopped Saquon. If you told me Saquon would get like 2 yards a carry and only 50-something yards, I would have said Chiefs should win. But they couldn't stop Jalen Hurts running. They couldn't stop Jalen Hurts passing. And, of course, their offense couldn't get going. But happy for Saquon, no doubt. In some ways, he was very well used as a decoy because the Chiefs obviously spent all 2 weeks preparing for him, and they were not ready for Jalen Hurts and others besides Saquon. Jackson Smith and the Jigba is available in the practice squad and the jersey break both. William Hawkins. And Michael said, I confirmed I'm in this time. There we go, Michael. You are good, brother. And box 30 is coming up this time. 6 clicks on the way for our spots. 4, 5, and 6. All right, Jason, you've got the NFC North, sir. NFC South is Jason again. Thaddeus, NFC East. Robert Reese, NFC West. Blake Bratcher looking for the Jamar Chase flex in the AFC North. Robert obviously has the NFC West. Could be primetime. Thaddeus, AFC South. Jason, AFC East. And Michael, AFC West. Here we go. Box 30 of 30 in the Diamonds. It's a 2 in 5 chance at a photoed headliner. What do we got here? Oh, maybe the hit of the show. Jamar Chase on the speed flex. A salute to service with the orange and yellow flex. The Triple Crown, most receiving yards, most catches, most receiving touchdowns. AFC North, Blake Bratcher, you are on fire. Oh, my goodness. That is awesome right there. Beautiful Jamar Chase flex. Flex on him, Blake. Single spot, $96. That helmet worth more than 10 times that, Robbie. Blake got his money's worth on the sick Jamar Chase speed flex.
There you go.
That a boy. That a boy. Blake Bratcher. Chase, baby. Let's do this, Robbie. Let's take the quads out. We'll put a double and single up. Give these guys a chance at the Deion Sanders. Had there been 2 headliners left, I would say let's get that quad, 2 guaranteed headliners in there. Let's do the double and the single. We can do 1 double and 2 singles. Get this series closed out tonight. Prime time still available, guys, in the Diamonds. Yeah, we got some Packers stuff in the room. Brett Favre just got pulled. Jordan Love got pulled earlier. Got some good Packers in the break room today. No doubt about that. So it'll be a single and double. If you Niner fans want to get after it, $96 for a Deion Sanders Niners Authentic. That is one I strongly recommend, Robbie. Strongly recommend. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Diamond single box. Well, that was fun. Jamar Chase. I think it's the hit of the show, given that it's a speed flex. Yes, last headliner left, Amber. 4 boxes left in the diamonds. It is Deion Sanders, which we went over earlier. His best season ever, his most interceptions, his most defensive touchdowns. 3rd as an MVP in the voting in 94. Deion on the Niners Authentic. So there's a 1 in 4 chance the next box is primetime, but there's so much good stuff still left in the diamonds. There's always good stuff in the diamonds, man. Always, always good stuff in that diamond series. So, who's getting in? Who's running back the diamonds? We have a single and a double up. So, there'll likely be 1 double and 2 singles, but we can always revisit depending on what happens here in the break room. Happy to revisit, guys, in that diamond break. So that's probably my next recommendation, Robbie. We knock out this Deion Authentic, but I will do a top to bottom rundown, reset the break page. Let's keep this party moving. It is 9:33. We'll go as late as you guys want, but if nothing starts filling up in the next, let's call it about 10 minutes, we might hop off. Let's call it 9:45. It is 9:33. I'll do a top to bottom rundown. We'll do the chase wheel spin. We'll talk about here to the show. We'll give these guys plenty of time. If there's more movement, more action, by 9:45, we'll keep going. If nothing else is full or close, we'll call it at 9:45, the earliest we can go tonight in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. So 7 boxes down in the practice squad. We are down to 23 boxes left. 9 photoed headliners. A beautiful Eric Dickerson salute to service licensed jersey. The Hall of Fame running back still has his single season rushing record, Eric Dickerson. We do have the Howie Long Speed Flex. Fox Football's Howie Long. Very, very well-known football guy. Iconic Raider lid. Everyone's got to have their iconic Raider lid in their PC. Amari Cooper, salute to service Speed Flex. Top 2 receiver on the game, Jay Jettas, on that full-size salute to service lid. My favorite visor, Robbie, the David Montgomery with the blue visor and the Knuckles inscription.
Ooh.
Here's one we don't get in the break room all that often. Roger Staubach on the Cowboys Lunar Speed Flex, worth over $1,000. Get it for as little as $50 in that single. Jared Allen just got in the Hall of Fame. That's the Slate Jared Allen Authentic. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the best running backs ever. I mean, everyone wants an LT in their PC because everyone remembers watching this guy in the powder blue jersey and the iconic visor, second all-time in rushing touchdowns. Here's an investment piece. Michael Penix Jr., Lunar Authentic, the great lefty quarterback on that Falcon lid. We do have Jason Taylor, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and DJ Moore, secondary headliners left in that practice squad. 12 and 23 chance with the secondary headliners in the practice squad. Black and blue, we are down to only 11 boxes left. Still got the Emmitt Smith Authentic. That's the beautiful... we don't get these much in the room, Robbie. I love these. They don't make these anymore. That's why we don't get them in the room. This is the beautiful AMP cowboy helmet.
Oh, yeah.
For the NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. Edgerrin James, Flash Authentic, Hall of Fame running back. And then we do have ourselves also secondary headliner left, Matt Ryan. In my opinion, a future Hall of Famer, Matty Ice. Diamonds, again, went over this earlier, but 4 boxes left. Deion Sanders, his best season ever as a Niner. Depoy, 3rd in MVP. A guy whose autograph value only continues to rise. His name keeps getting bigger and bigger in college football. Deion Primetime Sanders. The vault is a pairing. We have 1 from the new, 1 from the old. Then we have a 2 and 2 in the quad box. 2 from the new, 2 from the old. The new series, every headliner left. They're all photoed authentics. 3 Charger Hall of Famers, Fouts, Joyner, and Winslow. Josh Jacobs. Here's one for Amber on the Packer Lunar Authentic. Jay Jettas Camel Authentic. My boy Warren Moon. Could have a mooning on that beautiful STS flex.
Ooh, I
John
can't
Elway,
wait.
Terry Bradshaw, Lawrence Taylor flex, Jamar Chase flex, Emmett Smith flex, Joe Montana flash authentic Niner Nation, the all-time great quarterback Deion Sanders on that amp, then Luke Kuechly STS. Probably the freshest lid in the room right now, this Jamar Chase Speed Flex. It's either that or the Emmett Smith Speed Flex. The two most beautiful lids, both in that vault. Both awesome options for you guys. Practice squad went over earlier. Black and blue went over it. Jersey break. Most headliners left. Montana, Davis, O.J. Simpson, Roger Staubach, Baker Mayfield, Jason Taylor, Earl Campbell, Jackson Jigba, and Alvin Kamara. And then Diamond single, again, chance of that prime time. So Jersey break is 3 left, Robbie. Refreshing. Probably our best better to break tonight. Practice squad is 5 left in the single, our second best better to break. So we'll go till 9:45. That's 8 minutes. If these breaks are sold out, we'll break them. If they are like 1 to go, I'll give them more time. But if this is still 3 to go, 2 to go, if this is 5, 4, or 3 to go, we'll call it at 9:45. We do have a mystery box tab where we have the jerseys and the reps and the headliner packages up as personals. Almost everything left in the full-size reps. Fred Warner, Kurt Warner, Mike Evans, Dick Butkus, Josh Jacobs, and Baker Mayfield. So Chase Wheelspin is the black and blue. I'm seeing 8 to go in the black and blue double, 7 to go in the black and blue quad, and 7 to go in the black and blue single. You know what that means, Robbie? Let's knock out that wheel spin.
Okay.
We can knock that out now, see if there's a bonus gift card, and see if we'll do anything else here in our show tonight. Looks like a push for the jersey break, though. That does look like it might happen. Jersey break getting closer and closer. I think we'll knock that out tonight. Seeing 3, maybe 2 spots to go. If you guys want that practice squad break, let's get that knocked out as well. Otherwise, that'll be for Colin and you tomorrow, right?
Yep.
I think you're in Wednesday as well, right?
I'll be here all week.
All week. Robbie Lopez.
All right, that Chase wheel spin is good for you.
Thank you, sir. All right. 6 clicks. Top name getting a gift card. 24 names. We had 1 double and 1 single. When the double, you get your name in times 2. Hence the 24 names. Anthony Serrano, top spot. Anthony, congratulations on the top spot. Let me know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this lands on, that is how much money you're getting in a gift card. We had 95 earlier. $95. That is not bad. So I'm going to start on 1, Robbie.
All right.
Anthony, big money. Big money, Anthony. Or medium level money, Anthony. 38, Carlos Zambrano.
All right, 38.
$38 gift card, Anthony. Headed to your email. And let's refresh here, Robbie. Did we knock out that jersey?
Anthony who?
Anthony Serrano.
Oh, Serrano.
So jersey break is 2 to go.
Still 2 to go.
And practice squad is 4 to go.
4 to
So let's
go.
do this. 9:45. If the jersey is sold out, we'll break it. If it's not sold out, we'll leave it for you guys tomorrow. That practice squad, I'll cut a deal with these guys. It's 4 to go, Robbie. If we can get this within 2 to go or less by 9:45, I'll give them until 9:50. At least 5 more minutes to get that practice squad break knocked out tonight. So drop that practice squad single link in the chat. Here's that one. Practice squad single, 4 spots left. And then I'll drop the jersey single, 2 spots left. These 2 are probably our best 2 bets at a break. Jersey single, 2 spots left. So, what's it going to be, guys? Do you guys want another practice squad, another jersey break before we go tonight? Looks like William Maynard wants a practice squad break, putting us at 3 to go. 3 to go in that practice squad break. And here comes Robert Reese. He closed up the practice squad break just like that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for the fill. We are knocking out at least one more practice squad. If you guys want to keep going, want to do more breaks, we are more than happy to do so. Like I said, as long as orders are coming in, we'll be on here all night for you guys. But, Robbie, it is basically 7 or 8 to go across the board. Yes. We get these breaks down to 5 to go, they'll fill tonight. So get those spots, get them 5 to go, we'll keep going. Otherwise, we'll do the practice squad break, the jersey break, and probably call it for tonight. Up to you guys. Make those moves now. If you want the break, get those spots now. When it's 4 or 5 to go, does fill up pretty fast, usually. Pretty sure that jersey break will go. But after that, if you guys want to keep it going, get those spots now. So practice squad single. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys, in the practice squad single.
Practice squad single.
Yep, and looks like the jersey break also sold out. Thank you, Blake. So we are going to have 2 more breaks tonight at least. After that, get those orders ASAP. Otherwise, we'll call it after that. 9:43. We'll go for at least another 12 minutes or so till 9:55, Robbie. We do still got to talk about head of the show, but the Chase Wheel Spin is closed already. So I know Robbie's getting that practice squad list finalized. But if you are in that break, you are good to call it a box number for the practice squad. We're talking about practice, not the game. We're talking about practice here in the room. Let me know, guys.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Michael Convey, Omar Ramirez Nieves, Tom Kozic, Michael Convey, William Maynard, and Robert Reese here. Who's got a number? We're talking about practice here in the room. The practice squad. Let me know, guys. Looks like that Lakers-Jazz game has not started yet. I was curious to see if Luka starts if he's on a minutes restriction, Robbie. Yeah. But I guess we don't know yet. Here we go. I know this, Robbie. We got a box number in the practice squad. 27. 27. That works. Let me get 27 off the ticker. Michael, Omar, Tom, Michael, William, and Robert. Good luck, guys. Let's see if we have a speed flex here in the practice squad. I stand corrected. The game just started, Robbie. The game just started. Luka's opener with the Lakers. Looks like he is in the starting lineup. So he has officially made his Lakers debut here. All right, 27. We'll go 6 clicks for our practice squad break. Show me something nice. 4, 5, and 6. All right, Robert Reese has the NFC North and the NFC South. Michael Convey, the NFC East, NFC West. Robert Reese, AFC North. Omar Ramirez Nieves, AFC South. Tom Kozic, AFC East. And William Maynard in the AFC West.
What box?
27, sir.
27, okay.
27. Practice squad single, the pigskin. Single and looking to mingle here in the break room. Thank you, sir. All right, 27 of 30. Got a better than a 50% chance at a headliner, counting the secondary names. we have a nice hit right here. Robert Reese. How about some closer magic, Robbie? Darren Sproles on the Saints jersey.
Okay.
Very, very nice. Part of the 2010s All-Decade team, Darren Sproles. One of the best return guys of all time. He's got the single-season record for all-purpose yards in a season. That is rushing, receiving, punt return, and kick return yards combined. 2,696 yards. That record set in 2011 as a Saint. Darren Sproles, 3-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion. Nice jersey, Robert, on Darren Sproles. All right. Robert Reese. 199. Darren Sproles. All right, we'll put this back in the box. And jersey break coming up. Could be the last break of the show, but that is up to you guys. If you want to order, we'll keep going. But if orders don't start coming in, that jersey break will be the last break of our show tonight. There is a show tomorrow at noon. So this party does go on every single day. And we are, Robbie, you know this, but in the very near future, we're looking to start our 9 a.m. shows as well. So it'll be 9, 12, 3, and 6. So very, very close to being on even longer here at Ultimate Autographs. All right, jersey, single number 4. Go ahead and drop me a box number. New guy, Andrew Ortiz. Let me know what team you like, Andrew, and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Jason Smorosky, William Hawkins, Michael Convey, Jason S. again, and Blake Bratcher. Drop me a box number for the jersey break, guys. And again, if you guys get those orders now, we can keep going. Otherwise, this will be the last break of the show. 8 to go in that practice squad still. Lots of 7s, a lot of 8s. All the headliners in the vault. So if you want to keep the night going, get those orders right now. Otherwise, this will be the final break we do tonight. And I'll give you guys 30 seconds on a box number. 30 seconds. Otherwise, I'm going to the wheel here. 30 seconds. Otherwise, Robbie, another fun show tonight.
It was very fun.
There's never, ever a bad show in the room. They're
no,
always fun.
Never a dull moment.
Yes. I know that Vault series, once we get that pairing out, will really take off. I know we'll have a new Diamond series at some point tomorrow. So a lot of fun to be had in the room. Get home, watch this game, bro, says Polo. Okay. I mean, that sounds like I might catch the second half. We do have some post-show work to do, but might catch the second half. A win's a win. I'll take a Sproles jersey. Yeah, Todd. Very, very nice win indeed. All right, jerseys out of 35. Oh, I was about to go to the wheel, Robbie, but at the 11th hour,
Who caught?
buzzer beater, Blake Bratcher. Box 6. Thank you, Blake.
Box 6. All right.
Box 6 coming up. Jerseys. And it's a single box, Blake. I know you're used to the doubles. Typically, our black box jerseys are only available as singles. So there's only one box. I am going with 6, Robbie, because that's the first one I saw.
6?
6, yes, sir.
Got it.
6 clicks. William Hawkins, NFC North. Says, sorry, didn't mean to put 13. No problem, Blake. William, NFC North. Blake, NFC South. Jason, NFC East. Michael, NFC West. Blake, AFC North. Andrew, AFC South. Jason, AFC East. And William, AFC West. Box 6 of 35. Oh, my goodness. For the second time tonight, Robbie.
He's
it
out
is Joe
again.
Montana. Michael Convey, the 4-time Super Bowl champion on the Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks. Former 2-time league MVP. the one, the only, Joe Montana, Michael. My goodness. I'm putting this one back, Robbie, because we already have one on the table tonight.
Yes, we do.
Joe Montana. So very, very nice. Michael Convey on the Montana jersey. All right, Michael. All right. Joe Montana jersey. If that is, in fact, the last box of the night, it's a pretty darn good way to end the night.
Oh, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me double check this. I know you're clearing stuff out. Was Montana the first item of the show today, Robbie? If not the first, it was one of the first.
Montana was the fifth break.
Fifth,
2,
okay.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, fifth break.
Oh, Michael got them both, actually.
Yes,
So,
he did.
He got
did
both
go. He
Joe
got
Montana
both.
jerseys.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he says one is up for a trade. Now, Michael, you know what this means, Michael? You are the hashtag Montana magnet.
Yep.
There's a Joe Montana Flash Authentic in the Vault series. If I'm Michael, I get in this break and I snag that Joe Montana. Which, again, guys, every headliner left in that Vault, it's a pairing, one in the new, one in the old in the double, 2 and 2 in the quad. Every headliner left in the Vault. Again, practice squad, Howie Long, Dickerson, Cooper, Jay Jettas, Montgomery, Staubach, Flex, Allen Authentic, Tomlinson, Michael Penix Jr., all still left. Black and blue, Edrin James, Emmett Smith, still available. Diamonds, 4 boxes left. Do have that Deion Sanders still available. So these are all great options in the break room. If you want to get your spots, get them now. Otherwise, we'll pick this up tomorrow at noon. What team is Michael? What was Devonzo asking about? Oh, the first jersey? Okay, so Andrew could be looking for the Montana jersey, potentially. That's his nickname right now, until proven otherwise, Robbie.
Still proven.
The Montana Magnet, Michael Convey. There are far worse players to be a magnet to.
Oh, yeah.
If Joe Montana's the one you're sticking on, I would say that's pretty darn cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty darn cool.
Again, you got to have a Joe Montana. Something that I've been trying to chase for forever since I've been starting doing this.
Yeah, as a football fan, you got to have one in the PC.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
He's a legendary quarterback. I mean, a guy who's won 4 Super Bowls. I think he's the only quarterback to win 4 Super Bowls. Oh, no, you said Terry Bradshaw.
Bradshaw has 4, and then Brady has 7, obviously. So that's a pretty...
Is it 4 in a row he won?
Not
Joe
4 in a
Montana?
row, but he was 4-0. So he
Okay.
never lost.
Okay. So he never lost.
He won 2 in a row, I believe 88 and 89. Had a 2-peat for Montana.
Yes.
Great question. What's Convey's squad? Daniel has ordered. No clue what's going on. So, Daniel, it's a 1 in 8 chance to win in the break room. You have a single, double, and quad box breaks. In the single box break, it's a 1 in 8 chance for every spot you buy. In a double box break, you would have 2 1 in 8 chances, and you keep your division for both boxes. Looks like Daniel bought into the practice squad single, Daniel. So welcome, sir. We're glad to have you in the break room. You'll have a 1 in 8 chance to win. That break will be randomized. It does look like it's going to happen tomorrow at noon, though, because we are pretty open 7 or 8 on every break right now, Robbie. So probably about to hop off. 11th hour, guys. If we get orders, we'll keep going. Give you a couple more minutes. Robbie and I will talk about head of the show. But if no one else gets in the next few minutes, Robbie, we'll call it here. So I'm going to go with Jamar Chase. It's a Speed Flex, the most expensive helmet with the pros wear, the SIG visor, the orange ink, salute to service. That is the hit of the show.
What's your runner-up?
It's tough. Right, it is. I mean,
It is.
it's between Amon-Ra, Brett Favre, Lamb, and Montana. I think all 4 of those are pretty close. I'm going to go Amon-Ra only because I love the look of this helmet.
Okay.
The line alternate is terrific. I'm also a Bears fan, so come on. Can't go Favre. And it's 2 olive green salute to services. Want to diversify the table. So I'm going to go Amon Ra, the second best kit of the night. Authentics are the most valuable, Robbie. So I'm going to go Favre 3. Brett Favre, salute to service 3. I'll go the Lamb Authentic 4 and the Montana jersey 5. Then Fred Warner and Jordan Love 6 and 7. What do you think? I mean, I think there's no wrong answer. For
There's
number
no
2.
wrong. Yeah, I like Jamar Chase. I'm on Ross St. Brown. Yeah,
I went Favre.
CD
third.
Lamb. Well, actually, yeah, let's go Favre. Yeah,
Favre
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's my top
That's
3.
your top 3?
Yeah.
So pretty good hits tonight in the break room, guys. Pretty good hits. But only one speed flex, which means there's plenty left. Every single speed flex left in the practice squad. Every single speed flex left in the vault as well. Final thoughts, Robbie?
Final thoughts. A lot of good stuff out there still, folks. Vault, practice squad. Hopefully we'll be able to dip into those new diamonds tomorrow.
Yeah?
Can't wait. I can't wait. I'll be here tomorrow with Colin. We'll have a good show with new diamonds, vaults, practice squad,
Should be a busy day. It always is.
and minis. Because I know
New
the
minis
the
tomorrow.
minis, the graphic is up.
Yes.
We just got to get them over here
get you
from
guys
the
new
new build.
minis in the room
new minis
tomorrow.
And yeah, we'll see what else.
Should be fun. Robbie, as always, good job co-hosting, producing.
Yeah, great job.
Great job to the customers. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time, every single day. Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. Buy those break spots on ultimateautographs.com. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 with Steven, Robbie, and Colin tomorrow at 12 and 3. Have a great night, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.